though.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of House Divided Sports Podcast. I'm your host Chubbs. I'm here with my co-host Dre and DL, and our special guest today. He played football with me and DL, Leighton. What's up? What's going on, Leighton?
What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
Good, good,
Chilling,
good.
chilling, man.
Glad
Welcome
to
to the
have
show.
you.
Welcome to the
Hey,
show.
we
Thank you.
have
Thank
a
you. Happy to be a part.
we have a jam-packed topics for today's episode, but we're gonna start off with a pretty sad subject. You know, I'm sure everybody has heard of by now, like the news of Dwayne Haskins. Um, it's a very very tragedy. It's a tragedy, honestly. Um, Dude was only 24 years old, had the rest of his life, ahead of him. Was in a really good situation, got out of a really bad situation. Was working towards. And honestly, I personally I know how we all. I mean, Dre just joined the podcast, but DL and I have been kind of rough on Dwayne a little bit with how his play has been in the past. Because we want to see him do better because he's from the area, and we always criticize him a little bit, and in light faith.
Yeah, no, me personally, I've been in this man's corner since day one. He was in Washington. Obviously, he was their quarterback for a while, in my opinion. And I don't want to just come on here talking about um, the negative behind him and his
Right.
failures because it wasn't really much. He had a lot going for himself. He was still a young athlete. Had a lot of opportunity, but I was in this corner since day one, and a lot of people criticized the way that he was playing in Washington, but from my perspective, he was put in a bad situation. They threw him in there his rookie year in the middle of a season of a team that was already struggling. So a lot of that backlash came from that, that in itself, him already being a part of an organization like that. But moving past the fact, all of that stuff, um, I had a lot of hope for him moving forward when he went to Pittsburgh, and just the excitement and what he brought to the table as a person, from watching his videos to watching people talk about him, what they say about him, and stuff like that. So constructive criticism. That's what we do as analysts and stuff. That's what we do. We
Right.
constructively criticize. But I was always in this man's corner, and for a tragedy to happen in the way that it did, it just it leaves me with a loss for words, honestly. So
Yeah. I mean, like you said, you kind of like. I honestly believe, like he was gonna compete this year. Like, and he was putting in so much work. And there's all these stories that people are coming out with, and it just shows that he was more than just a football player. Like, he touched a bunch of people. There's kids that he did. He skipped going out. I heard so many stories this morning,
mhm.
particularly from a guy that used to do video for him when he was in Washington.
Right,
And you know how he got talked about with that media thing, him not showing up to the media after that his last game at Washington, then he got released the next day.
right.
Because there's an obligation NFL quarterbacks have. They got to do
Speak.
it if
Yeah,
they play the whole game.
right.
So he got pulled for Heineke,
Mhm.
and he asked one of the executives or one of the coaches or somebody related with the team, "Do I still have to do that press conference?" Like, I'm honestly asking.
Mhm.
Evidently, it came out like they told him he could go home. So he
But
got a
they,
phone he got a phone call 30, 40 minutes down the road saying, "Why aren't you here?"
yeah,
So now the media has a narrative
yeah.
already starting on him.
But that's how it always is. You know what I'm saying?
So,
That's how it always plays out.
and
But
the dude skipped going out to like read to children like at a hospital. Like, he was just that type of guy. You
mhm,
know, it's just
yeah.
it's very
He
sad.
touched a lot of people. He definitely touched a lot of people, especially in this community too. So prayers out to his family, his wife.
And I
Sad, fuck it.
definitely want to apologize for missing this segment, but excuse me. I just want to say that, like, obviously, I can tell how big of a person he was. I followed him in college. I didn't follow him too much in the NFL just because of the teams he played for. But he was an amazing guy in college, Ohio State legend to the
But
Mhm.
fullest.
wasn't it crazy? He wanted to go there when that video, and
At,
Yeah.
he
11 years
accomplished his
old.
dreams, bro.
Hmm.
What
Oh yeah.
crazy,
Yep.
But
crazy.
this but you always say like damn, it's so crazy. Like these things happen to great people, but you have to know that if he's not this great in his everyday personal life, we don't speak about him this much. Like because it's more than football that carries you past any obstacle or anything. That be like because of course he good at football. How
Hmm.
many times are you going to talk about him if he's not really doing the work in his community and being there for the kids and doing things that uplift everybody around them?
Hmm.
So
Just a positive impact all around. That's
that's
and
one thing that
that's what it's
I
about.
noticed.
He was never even a sore loser either. Like even when he got pulled in Washington, he kept his head up, kept it moving. So it's just the world lost the world lost somebody great.
I just, I, I just,
100%.
I'm just wondering. Like, I mean, I was like, what? I mean, it sucks. What was he doing on the highway?
There's
Walking on the
there's
highway.
so many stories surrounding what actually happened. Some people said he had car troubles and got out to fix his
That's what
car.
I read.
Another guy done that old man Gil. What's his name? Gil. Last name is slipping my mind right now. He was
Brant.
a Gil Brandt. Yeah, Gil Brandt on one of his podcasts said he was jogging on the side of the road. But he had just got done working out. So why would he be jogging on the side of the road? You know what I mean? So it's just like I said, it's just so many
I heard he
stories
was trying to get
around.
to the airport. I'm like,
Yeah,
what happened?
it's but
Yeah,
regardless, at the end of the day,
it's just
yeah, a man lost his life, and to speak of it in any other fashion than that, and of him being a human being, someone who lost his
right.
life, is just is sad. It's not called for, and I don't know if y'all want to talk about comments coming from certain reporters and stuff, but
I,
you know,
I we're not gonna get on it too much, but like Adam Schefter, like your shame on you, like dude,
yeah,
the you just find out about what happened, the tragic story, like tragic thing that happened, and the first
yeah,
thing you mention is his struggles.
yep.
Like that's uncalled for, man. Like I know you apologized. You only apologizing because
That's what everybody does. You
everybody
know what I'm
got on your
saying?
ass.
When you
Like
get
that's
backlash, that's when you apologize. Same thing with Gil Brandt. He
Gil
went on.
Brandt too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he went on and apologized. So it's
but
just like I said. Make they
let's
just see them as athletes only, and that's sad. But
Leighton, you didn't get to really see. You got anything to say?
any
Um,
thoughts?
Yeah,
no, it's just same as what Dre said. He ended up on the Steelers. I didn't really keep up with him much after that, but no, it puts things into perspective because I had just turned 24 myself. You know what I mean? And it's just like crazy. Like he accomplished so much, but like our lives are really kind of just beginning. You know what I mean? And it's a shame because he was destined for more great things, and it just feels like it was cut short, unfortunately.
Yeah,
That being said, the impact he did have definitely won't go unnoticed. You know what I mean? Just like you said, Chris brought up the videos, just like for him to really say like, all right, I'm going here and really accomplish it. Like,
and he broke records.
yeah, I
hmm,
say, and like that's what I'm saying. He's my age, like you know what I mean. It's like that's some type of motivation that's with me even now, and that's what's like.
hmm,
He was a great person off the field.
yeah.
So
Hey, well said,
100%.
man. Well said. Hey, well, Dwayne Haskins, man, fly high, man.
Rest in peace,
Rest in
man.
peace,
Rest
man.
in peace. And
But
I apologize before we put a button on this conversation to just go off of what Leighton just said. You being 24 years old and his football career could have ended this year, next year, what have you. But him being such a positive person, he was going to continue to uplift his community, continue to make a positive impact on people. So while he like obviously we hurt as a sports community, we hurt as just people in general seeing that a man has died. I have to feel bad for his community, his family, just the people who
His
was around
wife.
him, his wife,
He just got married.
Mm-hmm.
his wife, and I don't know if he had kids or not, but
No, they just got married.
it like you have to feel bad for those people because those are the people who need your prayers because those are the people who truly were really really impacted
Mm-hmm.
because that like while it's unfortunate that as a society we get over things and we kind of move on until like the next big thing happens, but for these people their lives have changed forever and
Yep.
it never stops.
Well, they did a story. You know, his sister went to every single. His younger sister went to every single. No, his older sister, every single high school, college, and NFL game. She was number. He's the number. It's like your number one fan. It's your biggest fan. Like she went. She didn't miss anything. And like she's. I mean, prayers up to her too. Like because she's devastated. She
Yeah.
lost her hero. You know.
100%.
So like you said, like for us, it's gonna be like I don't know how long some people cope with some stuff like this, but for them,
It's forever.
it's gonna be forever.
Yeah, that shit don't never go away. That pain never stops.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, let's lighten
moving
the subject
forward,
a little bit, lighten it
yeah,
up a little bit.
moving a little forward. Let's lighten it up. Yeah, let's lighten it up. So yeah, Deebo Samuel, bro, he just unfollowed 49ers on every platform. What do we think this means, man? Because or like, what do you guys think this means? Do you guys think this is like the new like little thing these wide receivers are doing? Basically, not
That's
coming out and saying, "Hey, I want to get paid.
you,
I'm just gonna be
bro.
like a little
You
secret."
know nowadays, bro. Social media is the fastest way to get attention, bro. Everybody's doing it. Kyler Murray did it. We was talking
That's
about
what I'm
Kyler
saying.
Murray not too long ago. Yeah, that's everybody's way of getting the attention. Deebo doing it with the 49ers though. I don't know. I don't know. It's tough to say. He played a big part for them.
You think he
Unless
really wants out?
I don't know if he wants out, but I know he wants something. He needs help in a certain way. I know he might not want Jimmy G back. He might want some surrounding weapons around him. Because he was the offensive weapon for them. Um, Even when it came to their quarterback Jimmy G being the quarterback, like Jimmy G wasn't that. He wasn't the playmaker. Deebo Samuel was the playmaker. They had design plays for Deebo Samuel. Deebo Samuel was lining up in the backfield, playing running back and slot, getting reverses, stuff like that. So he wasn't solely a receiver. So maybe this is a sign that he does want to go somewhere else, or he wants someone else to come in and play with him.
I mean, I would want to trade if my quarterback can throw 12 yards down the field.
But they got Trey Lance and like behind it has a cannon.
When is Trey Lance going to play? When are they going to
Yeah,
get rid of?
bro.
When are they going to
Hey,
give up on
hey,
Jimmy G to
listen,
play?
listen. How long did it take for Patrick Mahomes to get on the field?
But Alex Smith,
Mahomes didn't start right away,
Alex,
buddy.
yeah, but Alex Smith was credible. Alex Smith was credible.
Yeah,
Jimmy
Alex
Smith's
Smith.
not.
Alex
I
Smith.
mean, Jimmy G's not.
No.
Jimmy G has gone to the playoffs
I know he was with us.
consistently.
I know.
I don't
But
care if he's not. I mean, and he's been to Super Bowls
he
or
went
Super
to
Bowl,
he went to the playoffs with the Patriots and Bill Belichick. So was it really Jimmy G?
bro. He went to the Super Bowl with the 49ers a couple years ago, and he almost went to another Super Bowl this year.
He was on the team. Okay, I wouldn't say he he was the reason like that.
Yo.
That's not say he was the
All I'm
reason.
saying is he does something similar to what Alex Smith does, and it took
You
Patrick
take it. All right.
Mahomes like
Are
a
you?
year or two to get on the field.
Jimmy G is closer to Jamarcus Russell than he is to Alex Smith.
You guys are missing my point. You guys are
No,
missing.
I see your point.
Jimmy G was
I see your point.
learning underneath who in the beginning of his career?
Tom Brady
Thomas.
The
I don't
GOAT.
care.
You don't
and Bill
think he's
Belichick.
putting his knowledge to somebody younger underneath?
No.
Alex
What
Smith did.
knowledge? Like what is Jimmy G doing though? Like it's not like he's
He's teaching a guy that has a huge cannon how to be a game manager so he can get more deadlier. What are you talking about?
Pause.
But so that's maybe that's the point. Does Deebo Samuel not want a game manager? Does he want a playmaker?
You
I would
guys
have.
honestly don't
What
believe
receiver?
Trey Lance is going to be a playmaking
But
quarterback
you
if he
keep.
develops into
Trey
something?
We understand, but Trey
in
Lance
college he
isn't the
kept
number
doing
one quarterback right now. Isn't Jimmy
They-
G still their starting quarterback until otherwise
They're
is
gonna
said?
get rid of him.
I would, but that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm looking at is
it.
until they get rid of Jimmy G, Jimmy the porn
I,
star,
I
then he gotta
okay,
go.
yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I think Deebo he wants some help, and if not, then
So
he's gone. He's
okay,
trying to get out of there.
so where's he going? Late, where would you see him? What's some good spots for him? Give me your top three destinations.
Ooh, top three. Bias, obviously Baltimore. Bias.
For
I
Rashad
said,
Penny,
but
huh?
Tennessee. I
Okay.
like how he look in Tennessee. I feel like he would definitely add a whole another element to that offense, especially
Yeah.
depending on what they do with AJ Brown. You know what I mean? Like they might really need him. And third,
When you pick him, remember him because we're gonna go back and do this again.
yeah,
We'll take it.
three.
Yeah, here you go. Y'all
I
these
said
biases.
probably stay like that's what I'm saying. Like he got because I already feel like he really carved out a very solid role in
Yeah,
San
in San
Francisco.
Francisco.
You know what I mean? Like they already know how to utilize him. Like he don't have to go and understand no new schemes, anything like that.
You said Miami. Did you say
It's
Miami?
just no, I said stay in San Fran.
Oh, Stanford. Oh,
Yeah,
Stanford. Okay, okay,
I
okay, okay,
said
okay.
yeah, because he already got. I feel like he's basically already got it made for him. He just needs that. Like he said, that he definitely needs help though. Like
So
I
do you
mean,
so
I mean,
so do you
I
think
like Brandon Ayuk though, and George Kittle.
yeah, George Kittle, he's a good compliment.
Brandon
Brandon
Ayuk
Ayuk,
just didn't get a lot of targets,
exactly, that's what I'm saying. Because you
bro.
know
But
why?
but
Because of Jimmy
he
G.
didn't get like
So
Brandon Ayuk was one of the players I was hoping got traded during the year, honestly, because he's
yeah,
going
yeah.
to be something.
So if he goes to Tennessee, do you think Leighton Tannehill's a step up from Jimmy G, or are they the same quarterback?
yeah, you know what?
I hate
uh,
Tannehill, bro.
Hey, I'm just saying
um,
because if
It's a valid question.
I hate Ryan Tannehill,
I
bro.
think
I
yeah,
do
I
too.
can't stand Ryan Tannehill, bro. Oh my god. But he could do more than G. I like him better than Jimmy G. Yeah, I do like him better than Jimmy G.
You got a point.
And like I said, like with Derek, like I feel like just going there, like, bro, the Titans they'd be scary. They'd be
yeah,
scary with it to
they
play over
already have an
Daniel.
established
Like,
run game too. He
yeah,
doesn't have
like
to play
they're
that role of a running back in tight. You know, he can just focus on playing
yeah,
receiver. So I
exactly.
like that. I like Tennessee too as well.
All right,
Yeah.
so good, DL. Give me a three.
I want him in New England, bruh. We ain't got
See,
no receivers.
I was about to say that, but you have
We
receiver. You got Devontae Parker.
now Devontae Parker's good. Come on,
He's
man.
not bad.
Bruh.
No, Devontae Parker's actually not bad though. No, in all honesty,
All right,
Devontae
so
Parker's
New
he's
fast.
not a
England.
bad player.
You got New England. All right, I can see
um,
that.
so Tennessee, I agree with Lane. New England, Tennessee, um, and maybe Indianapolis. Indianapolis.
He's going there just to be strictly a receiver.
Yeah, that's what he needs to be.
Okay.
That's what he needs to be.
Okay. All right,
Because
Dre.
he got Jonathan Taylor, you know, as his running back, and
Matt
That's
Ryan,
not
that's
bad.
cute.
Dre.
For me, what I'll say, probably not realistic, but a place that I think that he can go and make a lot of noise would be the Dolphins for one. The Dolphins with Tyreek Hill and
ooh,
Jalen Waddle, and then you got a player like Deebo Samuel being interchangeable. Hey, you can
You
run
don't
the
know who's
ball. You
getting the
can do
ball.
this.
do they got the
Exactly.
cap for that? Would they have the cap for that?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's possible,
It,
but
it, it, it would be
Mm.
a 1 year thing
I
if you
think.
got him now.
And that's my pet peeve. You know, that's my pet peeve too. These players signing these 1 year contracts and getting out of there, but I hate that. So if he does that, no. But my
Yeah,
bad. Go ahead,
So
Dre.
Miami.
no, you're good.
Okay.
But I think that would be something insane. But obviously, with cap space, you got to see if that works. Um, Another place where he would definitely make an impact. The Chiefs definitely need another receiver. So a dynamic receiver like Deebo could definitely help out the Chiefs and make a lot of noise. Like again, who's going to get the ball? What is Patrick going to do? Am I going to hand the ball off to Deebo? Like blah blah blah, whatever. There's a lot of things they could do in that offense, especially with Andy Reid being a play caller. And then Lastly, um, I'll have to go with the Patriots. It just in that offense, it makes sense with a coach like that who can like the guy's a genius when it comes to offense. Like
Oh yeah.
he's an amazing coach, and that's the reason why he has so many Super Bowl rings because he knows how to make players work in his system. But I think that Deebo can fit in that system and still be Deebo Samuels.
Mm-hmm.
I would
Yep.
love to say, I would love to say, and then some people are gonna be flack like you're an Eagles fan. Why not say the Eagles? But Jalen can't throw the ball downfield, so why would you substitute Jalen Hurts for Jimmy G?
You'd
So,
be ending up putting him as your running back because
100%.
but Jalen's a running back,
correct. But
so
so
yeah.
Yeah.
I
IPO.
I like all what y'all said. All those are viable. I would like what Lane said with the Ravens, but I'm not gonna say Ravens.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't want to be too biased. But I agree. I think New England will be really big for him based off what Dre said. I think they'd be able to utilize him to his best abilities. You know, Bill Belichick likes those little gadget type of players, and that's
Mm-hmm.
exactly what Debo is.
He's a taller James White. Low
Basically,
key, yeah.
and
So
yeah, basically. I also do. What is the other one I said? I thought I'm thinking of. Fuck, I just had it. Oakland. I think he can make some noise in
okay.
Oakland. You don't need to be a running back. You got Josh Jacobs. You're paired with Devontae
Right
Adams
now, who else? Oh, they got Darren Waller, Devontae Hunter, Withrow.
and Hunter
Okay.
Renfro.
Okay.
That'd be kind of a little, and Darren Waller. That'd be
Okay.
scary. And that division gets.
Again, do they have the cap for that?
I think they Raiders. I think Raiders
Hmm.
might.
Mm.
Raiders might.
Because they gonna have to start paying Darren Waller, bro.
You don't think Raiders do?
Devontae Adams is a big sign. John,
But I'm saying, how would Kansas City afford him? And I think Kansas City would
because
be a
they
good
got rid of
destination
Tariq
for him.
Hill, bro. Like Tariq Hill was
Didn't they just
that
sign a
was
bunch of people too?
they only signed Juju for a $7 million contract.
I
They
thought they
signed
signed
Justin
somebody
Reed.
else, Justin
Oh,
Reed,
Justin Reed. Okay.
and I thought they re-signed somebody.
I believe that was like I don't know how many years it was though.
Mm.
But I think Kansas City would. Kansas City's another type of they like little gadget players.
I would have gave Juju $30. All right, go
You can put Deebo. Deebo can play running back and wide receiver for them. So I like those three as well. So so in terms of getting a TikTok little clip for our thing, I'm gonna say the top three destinations for Debo and just say your teams. All right. Top three destinations for Debo. Go Leighton.
Ravens, Titans, San Fran.
DL.
Patriots, um, Titans, Colts.
Me,
Drake.
Dre.
Africa, Canada. Chiefs, Dolphins, and the Patriots.
And I got the Patriots, Kansas City, and the Raiders.
I can't do
All right.
it, Drake.
All right.
It's an
Yeah,
African
yeah,
flag.
yeah, yeah. I don't know what that was about. Next topic.
Oh
Stephon
man.
Diggs, man. Stephon Diggs. He
V
just he just broke the bank. Second
V.
wide receiver to cash out.
Another one of my prophecies.
Is this the new like wave? Is this the new market? Like this is like you think these two wide receivers, Tyreek and Stephon, getting paid all this money is going to be the new wave for these wide receiver contracts going forward? They're getting paid like quarterbacks damn near
Well,
almost.
but they deserve it though. Like those are
They
two players
are.
that deserve it. You know, it's not everybody deserves a contract like that. And Stephon Diggs already said he wants to finish his career in Buffalo anyway. So of course they're gonna pay him. And he's proven to have deserved it in my opinion ever since he came to Buffalo. Even when he was in Minnesota, he in my opinion was one of the top receivers in the league. So he's finally getting paid like it. Um, but you know you gotta demand what you want, bro. You gotta make people give you what you're worth. So
Question
I
for
like
Leighton.
this move.
I got a question for Leighton. I mean, we're
What's up?
talking about receivers. Give me what's your top five receivers right now?
We
I'm just
about to do this
curious.
again.
Ooh.
I just want to know. I just want to know. It's a valid. We're talking about one of the guys I got in my top five.
um, yeah. Well, first, as we like going back into the contract thing too. Devonte Adams is number one. Let's start there. Like Devonte Adams also cashed out too. Um,
Definitely did.
so I feel like just going off of that, like you kind of the market kind of doesn't really have a choice but to keep going the way it's going for receivers. You know what I mean? Like, you think of those top 3 right there, and then like, whoever has another breakout year, you still got guys like Keenan Allen, um, DK. You know what I mean? Like, there's gonna be people who are gonna break that bank too. So, but top 5,
I don't know about DK, but
DK
yeah,
might though.
Well, no, but the thing about
but just
DK,
like
DK
looking at
has.
like, I'm not saying like statistically he's gonna be better, but like if you're going off of numbers and like
He
going
might
off of
get
all
paid.
seasons, things like that, like he's gonna garner a lot of attention. Somebody's
Bro,
gonna need a receiver
he's
like that.
6'4" and runs a 4.3.
Yeah,
oh
The
no,
Jets,
no,
the Jets would be a team that would break the bank for someone like DK Metcalf.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
100%,
Like he gets gonna cash out.
that's true.
100%. And
That's
I
true.
apologize for cutting you off,
No, you
but
good.
the only reason I looked at like when you said DK, we're talking about top 5 receivers. DK is a specimen.
Oh no, he wasn't saying
This
top
year.
5 receivers.
No,
Oh, okay. I'm about to
No,
say
he was not. I know
DK
he
run
wasn't
a
saying
route.
top
He
5
is
Layden,
receivers.
like
No sir, no
give
sir.
Dre, give
okay.
us your
All
give us
right.
your top 5.
My bad.
All right.
No,
My
this
bad.
late. My bad. I apologize.
Say that I can't give him top 5, not yet. Nah.
He can't even run a
Um,
slant. I said this is shit terrible.
Nah, I'm gonna do Devontae. Damn, top like all right, Devontae.
This is a big
Don't worry,
debate
there are
between
wrong
us.
answers, Lane.
There are, yeah.
I'm
There
just like
are
I
wrong
said,
answers.
I've never had them listed. This is kind of just like a
Yeah, on the spot.
who I'm
Yeah,
feeling. I never
No,
just like
you don't
no
give it
order,
top,
no order,
no
just
order.
top
You
5.
just top 5.
Devontae, D Hop, Stephon Diggs, Tariq Hill, yeah,
Oh, don't
and
get that wrong,
fifth,
bro.
my fifth.
Chris hates that one. Chris hates it.
He's not in my top 5.
He hates it.
I don't know. I just like, bro. I like Keenan Allen game a lot. That's just me. That's a bias for bro. Keenan Allen is
Hey.
nice, yo. Keenan Allen's nice.
I'm gonna educate
Like,
you, my boy. I'm gonna educate you real
He
quick.
about to say some wild, bro.
I'm listening.
Where is J Jet?
You
Yeah.
can throw him in there. You can throw him in there.
Who?
Where is the
Justin
guy
Jefferson.
that just had 2,000 yards this year, Cooper Kupp?
Going off of
He had like
they
16,
was
17
yeah, he got
touchdowns
force
late.
fed. He was force fed. I ain't going for that.
Bro,
I
we're
ain't
not
going
about
for
to
that.
do this, bro.
He was
Chris, we're
force
not
He
about to
just
do
yelled
this.
at us
He was
last
force
week
fed.
for the
Chris,
shit.
we're not about to
He was
do
force
this today,
fed. He was
bro.
force fed. I'm not going for that.
Force
I'm not
This
fed?
going.
man has
I'm
40
going
more
top
receptions
5,
than the
but
And
next
like
J
receiver.
Jeff isn't Forsett? Or J
Bro,
Jeff?
Cooper Kupp has 40 more targets than the next
Bro,
receiver.
J-Jet was Cooper. I'm not going, bro. I'm talking 1-on-1. Like you could throw J-Jet in there, but
Where's Jamar Chase? I think Jamar Chase is top
too
5 already.
too
Honestly,
soon, bro. Too soon.
I got
Bro.
him top 5 already. Good boy
Too
is different.
soon,
He
bro.
cooked all the top corners this year.
yeah, he did.
Potential, but all
But
right.
I'm
Time out.
going off of like I need
Numero uno.
people who are years in. Like I need people who are years in this shit. Like
So
I hear
time out,
you,
bro.
but
Time out.
our top 5 is always I've gone
Were
on my
we
top 5 off
were
of
we
the
not just having
previous
an
year.
argument about how Amari Cooper was elite, bro? But yeah, he's not a
elite,
top
bro.
5 receiver, bro.
He's not elite.
That was an episode. We had episodes saying Amari Cooper was an elite receiver, but yeah, he's not top 5. So
He's an elite route runner, is what we said, because he is.
that's what receivers do. They run routes.
He's not an elite receiver.
whoa, yeah. Well, like, cause what is he like? What do we consider him like? Cause that's what I'm saying. Route, like, if we're talking about like watching the game, how they play the game, like, bro, there's not a lot of people doing what Amari Cooper
how
doing.
they affect, bro. But like, I guess
I
there
go
are
off
people that
of,
do what Amari Cooper's doing though.
like I said, I go off
how
of
many though?
he's playing with a Dak
you can't
Prescott.
name
record.
like 6. You can't name like 6.
Thank you.
I can
7.
because the
No.
6 that the 6 from the previous year, this past year, I can name 6. Cooper Kupp, Devontae, Deebo, Tyreek, Jamar, and J Jets all had a better year than Amari. And Stephon Diggs.
Oh yeah, I give you that. They had a better year, but that don't mean they're better. That don't mean I'm taking them.
Even Wayne's dude, Deontay had a better year than Amari, and Leighton is frozen.
Yeah.
But
Nah, bro. I'm not. I'm not. I'm
but
not. Bro, it's just like it's just such a small sample size to go off of, bro. Like you said, we saying what Justin Herbert. It was the same argument with Justin Herbert. If he don't succeed this year, is it a bust for him? It's a small sample size, bro. You already got him as a top quarterback in the league off of a couple years, bro. No. So if he fails, then what? He's sorry. It's a small sample size. If Cooper Cup never has the
bro,
same, if Cooper Cup never
Almost
has a
back
year
up.
like this,
but
then
DL
then what?
DL. My argument has always gone to what the NFL does after every season. NFL does what on NFL Network? They rank the what
They
players.
rank them. They
They rank
the
the top
top. Yeah,
100 players.
yeah,
It's
the top
after
100.
year by year basis. That is a thing.
I
So when
get
I
that,
do my top
Chris.
five, I base it year by year. Who had the best year? The previous. Who's top five after the last
Nah,
year?
bro. Like I say, I go off of
That's what people
potential.
do,
You got to go off of potential because if all things were equal, bro, if you have let's say who a sorry receiver, a decent receiver playing with a great quarterback, but not every receiver has a great quarterback. Amari Cooper's playing with a freaking Dak Prescott. Y'all call him trash. So you really think he wouldn't ball with Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers or
I mean, Dak Prescott, like he's we didn't say trash. He's overrated. I
bro?
want to go trash.
They
Like he's
call him
not
trash, man. It's
trash.
trash.
He's very he's capable.
They say that, yeah, not you, but Wayne says, and
Wayne
I
says
hate
he's
I hate when
trash.
Wayne's not on here, but
Wayne
Wayne
says he's
says
the
he's
he is the
equivalent to
white
Kirk
Carson
Cousins, bro.
Wentz. No,
And yeah,
he says
exactly.
he's the white Carson Wentz. Is what he said.
So I'm just saying, if
That's
all
what he
things
said.
are equal, bro, if you put these receivers, and I mean, I guess that's tough to say too, because if you put anybody with Tom
I
Brady, they
said
can
that
ball.
wrong, but
You know what I
black
mean?
Carson
But
Wentz.
We knew what
if
you
you
meant.
if you put anybody
Yeah,
with elite quarterbacks, they're gonna ball. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I just think that these young receivers got it's too soon to call them top whatever, bro. Off of one season because anybody
but
can have a Hunter Renfro had a good season, and yeah, I put him in the top. He had a good season for the
he,
Raiders.
nah, I didn't put him in the top. He's not even
That's
in
what I'm
my
saying. You're
top
not
three.
putting him in the top, but he's the Raiders' best
That
receiver
boy gets
last year.
hella receptions. That boy's
Exactly.
nice. He's nice
So
though. He's nice.
he does what he's supposed to do, which is catch the
But
ball.
yeah, congratulations, Stefan. You know,
Yeah, he deserves it. He
he do
deserves it.
you do deserve it, man. You do.
It's overdue, actually.
So we didn't talk about this when it happened, and it's been a couple episodes. Overtime has been changed. The rules have been changed.
For the
I
playoffs.
think it was a mistake. I thought it was fine the way it is.
Make sure you say for the playoffs.
Yeah, just for the
For the
playoffs.
playoffs, sorry, for the playoffs.
If you don't know what the new rules are now, they try to make it fair for both teams. So in overtime in the
Everybody gets a
playoffs,
ball.
both teams have a chance to score regardless of if the team with the ball first scores or not. It's not sudden death. It's not first field goal wins. It's both teams have a chance to score on an offensive possession. But that's only in the playoffs. So me personally, it's only changed because of what we saw last year.
Bro,
If
get a stop.
if it was up to me, it'd be first score win period, field goal
Question for
or
everybody.
whatever.
Teams are in the playoffs for a reason, right?
Right?
They had a good enough overall team to make the playoffs, AFC Championship for a reason, right? Yeah.
What Mike Tomlin say? Mike Tomlin say win it in the first 60 minutes.
I'm saying, bro, like,
That's all you gotta do is win it in the first 60 minutes.
I
Everybody had a
mean,
fair
get a
opportunity.
stop.
Yeah. I don't. I mean,
But
I don't.
I thought it
They
was a
only
mistake.
changed. Yeah, they only changed it because Josh Allen definitely would have won that game, bro. If he had a chance to score, bro.
He was balling that game.
He
What do you
definitely
think,
won
Dre?
that game, bro.
What do you think, Dre? Should we have changed the rules? Are you
Uh,
happy with the rules?
Is football becoming too soft, too offensive oriented?
I mean, I played offense in college, so I'm never going to see no shit like that. But what I will say is that if you have a problem or you had a problem with overtime rules, figure it out in regular time. Like, figure out how to win in the four quarters that you're given.
Yep.
Why are you looking forward to overtime and say, damn man, we weren't good enough to win this game? Hopefully they give us another chance to try and score. Like, bro, like figure that shit out. While I think it makes for a little bit more exciting game, you also have to think about the fact that overtime now, because it used to be sudden death, whoever scores first, and then they changed it to the touchdown situation. you're putting so much pressure on these offenses and so much more stress on these offenses and defenses because they now have to play more of a game where it was like, damn, if I didn't do well in this period, then we could possibly end this game right now. And I can go home, recuperate, figure out what I did wrong. But now you got people out here that's going to be super tired, making mental mistakes, and possibly getting hurt. You kind of cheapen the game.
Mm-hmm.
You already added an extra game to the season, so it's like
Yeah, that's true. I forgot they did add 17 games now.
yeah. So it's like I don't like it. Like you said, I was really okay with the original overtime rules, field goal or a
Mm-hmm.
touchdown.
Keep them out of the end zone. That's the point of the game.
Keep them out of scoring drive. Period. Like keep
Yeah.
them out of scoring land. Period. Like get your
So,
shit together.
Leighton, your defensive guy. What do you think, man?
I agree. Because at the end of the day, like you're just prolonging the game. You do realize like somebody's gonna have to stop someone eventually. That's it. Like that's it. Like someone's gonna have to score more points than another. Like I don't really understand why you need to possess. Like someone's gonna have to make a stop. Let's just get it on. Like or like you said, do it in the first 60 minutes. All this extra stuff is really just for you know my theory is FanDuel is real prevalent now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'm
that's a
not gonna
great
say
point. Yeah.
nothing like that, but I'm just saying, like, what I mean, like, a lot of money can be made in the last 2 minutes of an overtime. You
Yeah.
know,
That's
that's
true.
all I'm gonna say.
That's true.
That's all I'm
I
gonna
didn't even
say.
think about
I'm
it
not
that way,
gonna
Leighton.
say
That's a
like
great point. That's a
that's
great
all I'm gonna
point.
say about that. But
And then they was also saying like they are doing it for the fans' entertainment as well. People pay to
yeah,
come see a game, so they want to see both quarterbacks perform or both quarterbacks
I
get a
want to see
chance
a
to.
defense get a stop and my team get a dub in the
Yeah,
overtime. That's what I
yeah.
want to see. I don't, they're
exactly.
doing it for the opposing team if they're
But
their
like I
home
said,
team,
bro, like,
so they're
but
not
like I said,
crying about not getting a chance.
you
That's why
have
they're
to.
doing it.
Yeah, I personally I don't like it, but it has turned into a game in which they're protecting the offense, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's already you
It's a
already
QB
see it.
show.
Yeah, you already see it with the hits. You know what I'm saying? The targeting hits. You know what I'm saying? You can barely touch a receiver without getting the flag. So they're doing it to protect the offense, bro. And that's so if you're gonna protect the offense, you might as well put them both on the field. You know, in a situation like that. So
I'm gonna let you
that's
know
why they're
if
doing it.
they had that happening, that rule for that game that was going on between Josh Allen and Kansas City, it would have been a college scoreboard.
Oh yeah.
Would have been one of Patrick Mahomes, one of versus of Baker
It
Mayfield
was
at
already a college
at
scoreboard,
70 to
bro.
80 type of
What was
score,
what
like
was the
something
score of that
stupid
game?
like
It was
that.
like it
It
was in
was
the
like 40
40s.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it was
was
48,
already a college
48,
game.
or yeah, it was something stupid.
Yeah,
But
that's cool. Though.
another story that came out, I saw it on Twitter. And a lot of betting places like PFF bets and all whatnot, like little are picking it up about the odds of the Tennessee Titans and the Seattle Seahawks trading away AJ Brown or DK Metcalf because they're in a contract year. Now, Tennessee has not come out and said anything about it. They didn't say that it's wrong. They're not denying it or confirming that they're shopping him. Same with Seattle, which I think Seattle personally should because you don't have Russ anymore. It's time to rebuild anyway.
Who's their quarterback now?
Who?
We don't know. Seattle.
Drew Lock. Drew
Drew
Lock.
Lock. Oh my
Drew
god.
Lock. So, I
Jesus.
what do y'all?
Jesus.
I mean, what are y'all thoughts about like? Do you guys honestly see them like dealing them? Because I honestly can see DK going, but I cannot see AJ Brown getting traded away from Tennessee. That's like their guy.
Yeah, especially is Julio.
Julio's gone. He's a free
Julio's
agent.
going. Yeah, he's a free agent. I'm about to say he's a free agent. AJ's their bread and butter, bro. So I don't know. I don't know if they trade away AJ. DK needs to leave Seattle though. He
He
definitely
does.
needs to leave Seattle. He's not doing nothing with Andrew Lock or Drew Lock. I'm sorry, next year at all. As far as AJ goes, I don't think it would be smart for the Titans to do that unless they get someone like who we just talked about, like a Deebo Samuels or someone. if they can get a deal for him in that aspect. But AJ's their bread and butter. Him that Tannehill Henry AJ combination. That's a pretty good combination. And I don't know why they haven't made it further. It's Tannehill's fault, but he's not the problem in Tennessee. So
Who?
AJ
AJ,
Brown.
No, Tannehill's problem.
yeah,
We already
Tannehill.
know that. We already
Tannehill's
know that.
problem.
So what I'll say about AJ Brown, and he's like, or you said that Tennessee may not trade him away, but he is their bread and butter. Well, I understand NFL and of course like how they look at key players. I also understand it's a business and they don't look at anybody as truly a franchise player unless you've won them multiple Super Bowls. Anybody can go. I've seen people get cut for less. So with it being a contract year coming up, if you can deal a person away and possibly get some value for a player that might leave you next year anyway, why not? Why not figure out what's going to happen? Obviously, it's going to hurt your re-signing value. Like, oh damn, y'all wanted me to go. Like, why would I want to come back here? So
Mm-hmm.
obviously, you have to be careful how you do it. You have to make sure that if anything ever becomes public, it has to be something that could be a super lock-in trade for you. It's
Yeah.
something that's going to uplift your franchise or make your franchise better. But as far as DK, I don't really see anybody or any good trade destinations for DK. I definitely think that
So,
he should leave Seattle.
so the number one odds, and I'm not. I say it, and you guys hate when I bring up my team, but we have the best odds right now of acquiring him from most teams.
Who, DK?
DK, yeah, the Ravens, and you know it's crazy. Like Lamar has tweeted at DK about it, like because he saw the picture of it. He said, "Yo, slide,
Oh yeah, you want two players who can only run straight and run post. That's cool. Yeah,
bro."
do your thing.
DK
Do your
Hollywood
thing.
and Rashad Bateman with Mark Andrews. What are you talking about, my
You
guy?
have
Hey
two
man,
X receivers.
It's,
I got to see some more from Rashad Bateman though.
Bateman's lit, bro.
Yes,
Nah,
and
he
Y'all
can hoop.
tripping. He's the
He can
I
true
got
hoop.
to see it. It
truth.
sound good. It sound
He's
good.
the truth, bro.
I like.
He's the type of receiver Belichick wishes he had.
Man,
I
y'all better
like.
hope, first of all, y'all better hope Lamar play next year.
He already said he's
Relax.
playing, bro.
Why wouldn't he
Better
play
pay
next
that
year? I'm
man
confused. What's going on?
because he
What I
still ain't
miss?
signed a con.
No,
He still ain't get
nothing's
paid
going
yet.
on. He already shut that
He
shit
ain't get
down.
paid
Don't
yet.
even
That's
start
why they
talking
ain't trying to
about
pay that
that. We
man.
already shut
He's
that.
gonna get us a Super Bowl.
He about to sit out because they
He's
ain't
not
paying that
sitting
man.
out, bro. He
He
already
need a
said he's
max. He need
not,
a
bro.
max
Relax.
contract, and
If
they
y'all
ain't
All right,
don't
paying that
back
so
up
man.
the
so
Brinks
listen,
truck for
listen,
that man, they
listen,
ain't happening.
listen, listen,
Hey
listen.
man, the season winding down.
I'm going to go.
All that
We're gonna do
time.
one player at a time. Give me your top. There's two players, so give me your top two destinations for these guys. Top two for
For
AJ
DK, AJ and
and
DK.
AJ, and we'll go AJ first. So AJ Brown, think about it. Top destination for him. Is it Dre? Go. Yep, I just mix it up, Dre. Can't just start with Leighton the whole time.
Oh no. I'm still like stuck at who would ever want to take this chance, but
But this is an if. Like who would you?
we'll go with Patriots and then we'll go Indy.
Okay, Patriots, Indy. All right. So like, all right. So I'll start again. So everybody have theirs before I start this shit.
I got
All right.
mine.
Yeah.
I like how I didn't get a chance to talk through that.
We're going to talk about it afterwards, buddy. Relax. We're gonna talk about it afterwards.
Drew.
Top two destinations for AJ Brown. Go, Dre.
Patriots and Indy.
Yo,
Indy and Cleveland.
Leighton.
Green Bay and Indy.
Ooh, Green Bay.
I'm gonna say
Let's go
Patriots
Indy.
and Falcons.
I was going to say the Falcons, but I like that Green Bay pick a lot better.
Yeah.
That actually makes more sense.
Yeah.
All right,
Green Bay could use it.
Dre. Now go. Why Patriots? Why Colts?
Because who does the Patriots have as a receiver?
That's a good. Hey, if you want to keep it short and sweet with that, then
Nobody.
And then of course Indy. what
Kind of
T.Y.
the same
Hilton
thing.
still they
It's kind of
guy?
the same thing.
Yeah, like I
He
need
fills a void. He fills a need for them right away.
y'all need an outside receiver. That's all I'll say. Both of those teams need outside receivers.
Yeah. Well,
I
but
thought
you
about
know,
saying the Eagles, by the way. I thought about it.
Until we get a quarterback, I don't want no receiver to come here
what
unless
I say
you want to
about
be Deebo
New England
Samuel.
though,
What about Dio? Your two, who's your two? Go your two.
I said Indy and Cleveland.
Indy and Cleveland.
Yeah, because I think he'll be a great fit, a big target for Deshaun Watson. In Cleveland, Indy has no receivers. Ty is washed up. Pascal's gone. So basically, any big receiver would be a good fit in Indy because they need a number one receiver. DK would serve that purpose well with Jonathan Taylor in the backfield.
Oh, you
But
said
I'll
you said
say
AJ. I said AJ.
you said AJ. I thought you said
Yeah,
DK.
I said AJ.
There
So I might have to switch up my pick. Well, I mean,
you go.
I mean, both of them are still good picks.
they're pretty. They're pretty.
I just
pretty
have to ask
similar.
one question. Can I ask one question, guys?
Go for it.
Are there a lot of massage parlors in Ohio?
Chill, chill, bro.
That's all I want to know. Like, because it might not be his best place to be. That's all I want to know. Nah.
No, well, Leighton, what about explanation for yours?
If you see his Cash App and he buying a lot of plane tickets, just know. My bad.
Nah, the Indy one, like I said, like they kind of they don't have nobody, and I think him and Jonathan Taylor would be a nice little combo. And Green Bay, him and Aaron Rodgers going, I like that little combination too.
100%.
So it's kind of just like that. That's just like perfect. That's like a perfect place for him to be right now. Except it's cold as shit,
Will be
bro.
nice for
Oh
him,
my
but yeah,
god.
he got to be right in that frozen
Oh.
tundra. I don't know if he wants to do that.
Yeah.
Only a select few could do that, man.
And he was at Ole Miss too. Like he's been down south for most of his most of his career. I don't know.
But
who we talking about? AJ or DK?
AJ Brown, but both of them, they're both Ole Miss guys.
Yeah, they're pretty. They're pretty.
Oh shit! I didn't know where he went to college. My bad.
Yeah, they both went to Ole Miss.
But
shows how much I get.
you guys already basically nailed it with the Patriots. They need somebody. I think it would be interesting for him to play for the Falcons. He stated multiple times.
But you know the Patriots style isn't big receivers or big names in general, bro.
It's fine. I think he'd be a good spot for you guys.
Not with no Mac Jones.
Never know. But I think Falcon's very interesting, man. Julio Jones' his favorite player ever. Like, so, go there, get paired up with Kyle Pitts. I know the quarterback's a big question, and Marcus Mariota.
Oh yeah, they got him. Oh my god, man, that's nasty.
He's getting paid though, playing for Falcons. And that's what he wants. All right, whatever. I guess it's bad too.
No, I'm saying Marcus Mariota as quarterback is
top two DK. Top two DK. Go Leighton.
Top two for DK. Let me see. Probably. I don't know. People ain't gonna like this one, but Detroit and I don't know, DK, Baltimore. Like I said, I'm gonna keep it biased. I said, y'all know me. I'm repping my squad hard. You know,
go Dre.
Detroit need love too. Anywhere he can run straight. So I'll go with the Browns, and then I'll go with Indianapolis again. They need help.
They need some help.
I love your pick with the Lions because the Lions need love too. We kind of forget about the Lions. I do like St. Brown as their Z receiver, but they definitely need a
I like
big
the
outside receiver
too. Sorry to cut you off, but
as a running back, 100% for sure. So they have a couple pieces. Jared Goff needs to go.
You're like with Miles Sanders elite.
Excuse me, what now?
Joe, is that joke?
No. I know the
joke.
Oh man,
he shall not be named.
Shit, Miles Sanders. All right.
Oh my god.
He's top four.
Yeah, who's top two, man?
Same teams.
All right.
Maybe instead of Cleveland, Indy definitely, and DK. DK is a big target, bro. So DK fits in a lot of places. He's an outside receiver. That's the puppy. That's Roman.
Yeah,
But yeah, I like those picks. I think AJ and DK are like one and the same, low key. I think AJ's a little bit better, but give him a good quarterback or above average quarterback, and they're definitely gonna show go for over 1,000. So
I'm gonna say the Ravens. I'm gonna be biased. I'm gonna be Raven biased too, Layden. I think
yeah.
they got me sold. I see so many goddamn edits with him in a Ravens jersey. I'm like, oh, he looks like he should be wearing a
Yeah.
Ravens jersey. Um, but
Titan.
my other answer is the Cowboys. Cowboys no longer have that straight line runner receiver, Trey. I don't care. He can turn it off all you want. They got their route runner in CD. They got a route runner and technician type of receiver in possession receiver in Michael Gallup. They need a big time deep threat.
You're not
You
gonna
got
put a
DK.
linebacker receiver in my division. We're not doing that.
I think it would be a decent little thing for him,
No,
spot
I
for him.
mean it'll definitely be a
But
good spot. He just doesn't need to be the focal point of anybody's offense. That's all I wanted to say.
let's let's kind of speed through this one.
let's get it moving a little bit. We still got
Hey
this
hey,
too.
do you guys think yes or no? We can talk about a little bit. The Rams did enough in the offseason to repeat because Aaron Donald believes they are going to repeat. He thinks they got faster, bigger, and stronger all around the board just because they got Bobby Wagner. Do you think they're going to repeat or have the?
No,
I think they might go to the Super Bowl again, but they're not going to repeat. That's just
This is
my
very
prediction.
it's very very tough for teams. The only teams that we've seen repeat in our lifetime are who the New England Patriots, right?
I just
Um,
in
but
your
I'm
lifetime.
just looking at
Dre, you're only a couple more years older than me.
I'm looking at
I was alive,
the
unfortunately, when the
strength of
Cowboys
opponents in
won
each
multiple Super Bowls.
division. Like, look at what the AFC has
That's fair.
now. Like, NFC is very light. Only two teams I really am worried about if you get to meet them is either the Bucs or the Rams. I'm not
But
worried
that's what
about the
I'm saying.
Cardinals. I'm
The
not worried
AFC,
about
but
Green Bay
look at the
now.
AFC, bro. Look at the AFC.
I know
So that's what I'm saying. That
they might not repeat, but they can go.
yeah, they can go, but
Here's my thing about the Rams, right? I think they got better in certain aspects with Bobby Wagner as far as being a coverage linebacker. I think that's what he is. I don't think he's anything but a coverage linebacker. You lose Von Miller, so you lose that pressure of the.
Oh,
he's a run stopper. But
Bobby Wagner is nothing but a coverage
His
linebacker to you.
his best ability is coverage. Obviously he's going to step in and do some
he's
damage
inside.
when it comes to the run.
I get
Bro,
what you're
He's
saying.
a
I
middle
get what you're saying,
linebacker
Dre.
though.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, Dre.
He's the head of their
he's
defense.
all around. You can just say all around. Bro,
I
he had
think
140 something tackles.
He's an inside linebacker, bro. Of course.
I think his best ability is him being a coverage linebacker.
This is Dre's take, bro. Respect his take.
I'm sorry.
Anyway.
My bad, Dre.
But here's what obviously when you lose Von Miller, you lose a player like Von Miller, you lose that edge threat. And I think they're like that tandem of Lloyd and Von Miller. It's like you can't shift your line either way. Of course, with Aaron Donald, you got a double team. So you kind of lose that, but you gain, in my opinion, one of the best coverage linebackers out in the game. Now, offensively, my issue with them offensively right now is the fact, of course, Odell Beckham having surgery. He's probably not going to be ready for.
He's not on the team anymore.
Oh, well, then, dang, you lost him.
They picked up Allen Robinson.
And Allen Robinson's not as good as fucking Odell Beckham.
Nowhere near as good as Odell Beckham.
So you got Cooper Kupp, you got Woods, and you got Allen Robinson.
Woods is gone.
Woods is gone too.
You don't have anybody.
Robert Woods is gone too. And that's saying something. If that best receiver next year will be Cooper Kupp, okay, let's see if they repeat.
Yo, clip that, please.
What you gonna do when you can't do Cooper Kupp in the slot?
You got Robert Woods. No, they don't. You don't have any.
Yeah, if Cooper Kupp is their best receiver next year, that's kind of suspect. I don't like it.
Their best receiver, bro.
I don't like that. So it's the chances of them repeating, like you said, Chris, they might make it, but repeating slim to none, little to
Defense will get
none.
him there.
Yeah,
What do you think,
yeah.
Layden? Yes or no?
This ain't the Raiders' job.
Um, yeah, I don't think they repeat. I do think they have a. I wouldn't necessarily say a easy path to the Super Bowl, but you kind of have the best player at each position, like at all three levels. Defensively, like that. I don't think we like looking at it on paper, bro. Like I don't really understand how you're gonna be doing much of anything offensively.
Right.
Like to be completely honest, like Bobby Wagner is that fucking good, respectfully. Like
He
I
is.
don't know if we can even say the F word on here, but like he's that good.
Yeah,
There
Like
we don't
you
care.
he's top. I say he's top three, like for
go.
sure.
He must
He's
not be
like
listening to
no,
me.
like I say like him, and then you have Aaron Donald who's top one.
Mhm.
Um, and you have Jalen Ramsey.
I like what you
You
did
have
there.
Jalen
I like what you
Ramsey
did
who's
Top
there.
two, and
top
he's
two.
not two.
That's the thing. And you
Top
have Jalen
one.
Ramsey, who's top two, and he's probably not two either.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
yeah,
That's
that's
yeah.
it's
That's
gonna be
definitely.
scary. It's definitely gonna be scary. But
Hmm.
I still don't think they repeat though. But like, getting there, yeah, I think they can make it.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
Moving forward, we don't really need. This isn't really talking point. This is just little news for everybody. Gronk basically came out and said if he's playing, it'd be for the Bucs. He officially said he hasn't made a decision, but that's his decision. He's not going to the Bills like some people speculated. He's not going to go play with Joe Burrow and the Bengals. If Gronk is back, it'll be in a Buccaneers
Bro,
uniform.
we know that, bro. That's
Pe-
his whole career. He's
People were
not playing
talking
with
about
anyone
it.
else other than Tom Brady, bro. That is
It's him and
Gronk's.
Tom is like this,
Yeah,
son.
man. He got him to come out of
Um,
retirement, bro.
all
Gronk's
right.
only.
This is like a little new thing we're gonna do each football podcast going forward until the draft happens. So the next two for the top picks, we're gonna do three at a time. Um, who would you rather pick? Basically, and this is who you think has the higher upside. Who would think is gonna have the better career? Who's better? All right. The first matchup we got. You got Sauce Gardner and Derek Stingley. They're the top two corners in the draft. Either one of them, respectively, could be called the best corner in the draft.
Yeah, Sauce Gardner hasn't given up a touchdown
Sauce
in his
Gardner
career.
hasn't given up a single touchdown, but Stingley has played in the SEC against the best of the best and has been known. There's film that
Yeah,
has been out of him strapping Jamar Chase in practice each game,
he ran a 4-3 off of
and
a
he
bad
ran a
ankle.
4.3 on a bad ankle he just got off of surgery with.
Yeah, so that's.
I don't know if
Uh,
you pay attention much to that, Dre, like the combine, but or the draft picks coming out.
I was gonna say, skip the shit out of me. All right.
I'm gonna have to go. I'll go. I'll say I'm gonna have to stay consistent with speed. Um, Marvin. I mean, I said Marvin. Derek
Derek
Stingley,
Stingley.
definitely
Okay.
Stingley.
We like. Hey, you're another former corner. What do you think, Leighton? What do you
Taking
think?
um,
speed or lockdown? Which one? Which one serves you better?
Hey, Sauce
I'm
Gardner
I'm
is
going.
6'2", and he ran a 4.5, close to a 4.4. He's still
Yeah,
fast.
4-4 and a 4-3, Chris.
that's true. But that being said, like the technique is everything at the end of the day. Like, because at the end of the day, when you're in the league, everybody's fast,
Mm.
regardless. Like, I
Right.
feel like technique is definitely what separates Sauce Gardner from Stingley. And I say there's also film of Devontae Smith getting off on Stingley in the
Mm.
in them playoffs now.
Mhm.
There's a
That's
couple,
true.
I say, but like you said, Stingley's been. I've heard his name since he was a freshman.
Hmm.
He's been that. He's
That's
been
the
like
best, and he
he's
was
been
playing
like
with
hey, he's been like that though. You know what
yeah,
I mean? So
I
I
respect
I, I do
y'all's
like
opinion.
Sauce though. I say I do like Sauce more, but yeah, Stingley is he's
I
no
respect
slouch
y'all's
now.
opinion, but
he's no slouch facts.
y'all
He's no
know
slouch.
I have been high up on Sauce Gardner. I mean, I granted some people say that the level of play he didn't play a lot of big schools, but there are some really big games where he played and he shut down shut down the best receiver on that team.
Yeah, I mean,
His
I'm,
NFL comparison is Jalen Ramsey.
nah, let's pump the brakes a little bit.
No,
Ooh.
he's
That's
that's
what I'm
the
saying.
type of
Let's pump the
frame he
brakes. Yeah,
is.
I'm just
That's
saying.
the type of
You talking
frame
about
he
his
is.
body frame? I thought you was talking about
Yeah,
his
his
like
frame and
his
speed
play
and how he
style. I was like, hold
plays.
on,
Yeah,
come
that's
on.
what they're saying.
All right.
So I'm pretty high up on that guy. I think he's going to go top 5, even though I'd like him to fall
Oh,
down
he's definitely
to
gonna go top
14.
five.
But he
I was
Either
gonna.
whatever
Stingley
team,
might drop down that far.
either way, whatever team picks up whoever, they're both steals.
They're going to be
They're definitely gonna produce in the league.
So
Listen,
this
I
next
was
one is very
I was about to have.
controversial.
Can I speak real quick? I
My
apologize.
bad.
I was about to have a whole attitude if his mother named him Sauce Gardner.
Nah, Ahmad. His first name's Ahmad.
I just looked
Ahmad
him up.
Gardner.
I was like, yo, man, they really Sauce? Okay.
He's nice.
No,
He's
because
nice.
you got the coldest ever. Like that's a
Yeah,
real. That's a,
Yeah.
That's a tough name, Sauce Gardner. My name was Sauce.
all right.
Shit.
This is outside. This is outside of sports, but I just saw a clip today where they're twins. They're named valedictorian and salutatorian.
I believe it. People
That
are
is their
trying
first
to be
name.
different now.
Wait, so
With the high school accomplishments now.
you automatically said, "Hey, you're second. You're
I'm dead.
always going to
So
be second."
I'm dead.
this one's a
I'm
little
dead.
controversial
Go ahead.
because people don't believe that Hutchinson is, Aiden Hutchinson, Kayvon. I don't know how to say his last name. That's the next comparisons. Some people don't think Aiden Hutchinson is the best pass rusher in this draft, and I'm one of those somebodies. I think Kayvon is a different breed. I think he could be like a Terrell Suggs for somebody. I really, really believe that. That dude gets off the edge different. And hey, Hutchinson doesn't look like he's going to be able to get past one of them tackles. I'll be honest. He looks kind of small for the position he's going to be playing. He doesn't even look as big as he was like in college when I saw him at the combine when I watched it. So I don't know. I don't know how if you guys pay attention to those two much.
Kayvon Thibodeau and
Yeah,
Aiden Hutchinson.
Hutchinson had crazy amount of production at Michigan though.
Mm-hmm.
I just think he might be a bust.
I wouldn't say a bust because you need never really be a. I'm not gonna say not really,
I'm
but
sorry.
as a
I don't think
defensive
he's gonna.
player,
If he goes top 2 or if he's the number 1 pick, I don't think he is the best player in this draft. I'll put it that way.
we'll have to see. We'll have to see what he does because it's very. I'm not gonna say easy, but it's a lot easier to come in the league as a D lineman and make an impact. That's probably one of the easiest positions to come into the league and make an impact as. Especially because Kayvon Thibodeau is coming out as a junior too, so he's
That
not even
boy's
staying for his
beast.
he's not even staying for his senior year. Um, so obviously he's definitely supposed to live up to his potential. And why wouldn't Aiden Hutchinson? Because he's playing with Michigan. That was number 1 defense last year in college football.
Yeah,
He was a big factor in that. So I don't know. But that's going to be.
I think
They're going.
Kayvon.
They both going to produce. I think they both
Yeah.
going to produce. They both going to have breakout years as rookies.
What do you think, Layton?
Yeah, I'm probably going Kayvon as well. I do think Aiden has like I don't know, like he kind of has like uh not comparing him to TJ Watt, but like the end of like the way when I watch him, like the energy he brings, like the
I
type
can
of
see
energy
that
he
a little
brings,
bit.
like I can see like similarities, but
Well, he
nah,
might be. He's going either to the Lions or
definitely,
Jaguars. So
yeah, exactly. So it's not. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna have that. Like I said, I feel like both of them, like their first years, I feel like in the league, Kayvon's gonna have a better first year.
I think he's gonna. I
I
agree.
think he'll have a better first year.
Next one, and then after this, we're gonna go into front office and then matchups. So
Fam, they were
last one,
born in the year 2000.
Would you
Malik
say?
They
Willis,
were born in the year 2000.
Malik Willis, and Kenny Pickett.
You feel old, Dre?
Trey, you can comment on this one.
He said they was born in the year
Trey, you
2000.
can
He said
comment
I
on this. You
feel
know
old.
Malik Willis and Kenny Pickett.
Yeah.
Let's comment on this one. This one's very, very controversial because they say Kenny has small hands. I don't know what that matters, but
Yes, small hands.
Gotta be able to
but
grip
That,
the
hey, bro,
football.
bro, that's a quarter.
I
That's a
mean,
very
somebody
that's a
else apparently has small hands. I forgot who was the
Calibre.
Drew Brees.
He ain't that bad.
Drew Brees got some small hands.
You could tell when Drew Brees would have trouble gripping the football, though. Like,
But
it's very obvious when it's just like
And baby hands. He got Robin hands.
he got Burger King hands.
Malik Willis, man, he has one
Dude got baby
generational
hands.
type talent with how athletic he is, and he has a cannon, dude.
Yeah, he can throw. But word on the street is he's not even going like if he does get drafted, he's not gonna be a starter. He's gonna sit, which
Probably,
you know,
I
I
believe
think
that.
Kenny Pickett has a better chance of starting.
I think Kenny Pickett's going to Saints.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I see
I
that.
can see that. I can see that.
See,
Alright.
I
Does
guess
Sean
the
Payton
issue.
come back?
No, he's not coming back.
No, he's done.
I think the issue with Malik is, of course,
So is
like
Tom Brady.
he ain't playing nobody.
Yeah, he played, but
Neither did Carson Wentz.
so thing about Malik though, Dre, just little background. He came from Auburn.
No,
He's
no, no,
an
no.
S-
Hold on, Chubbs, hold on,
He's an SEC player, bro.
hold on, Chubbs. He said neither did Carson Wentz,
Yeah.
and we see how he's shit in the bed now, don't we?
Nah, I already said if Carson Wentz doesn't get hurt, bro, he's definitely still the Eagles. Definitely still the Eagles starting quarterback. Bro.
Fam, I didn't want them to move up to get him in the first place.
But he was balling with y'all before he
Big
got
Dick
hurt.
Nick Foles.
Oh my God, Case Keenum too, huh?
All right.
Now y'all didn't have. Did y'all have Case Keenum?
I don't think so.
No,
I don't-
man.
So
no, we've
we're
had
going
him.
into our front office segment. You are the GM. You get to make 2 moves to improve this team. It can be trade for, it could be a sign, it could be a particular person in the draft. We have 3 teams today. You make 2 moves. One of the teams is going to be the Ravens because we got Leighton on. So we're going to save that last. So the first team we're going to talk about is the Buccaneers. And I put in quotations. I know they don't need a lot, but what do they need to get back to the Super Bowl? Do we believe? It could be, if you don't know the particular player, it could be just a position they need to improve on. All right, two moves. Dre, what do you got?
I think for the Bucks, they need to. They definitely need to improve at corner. Well, they have some solid corners. I think that they can definitely get better there. There definitely been times where, I mean, elite wide receivers going to get open a lot of times, but there's been times when there have been average receivers who have been able to have big and great games against the Bucks. So I'll say definitely they need to get better at corner, and they need to get better at slot receiver.
Okay.
I mean, I love Scotty Miller, but Scotty Miller, you'll see him once every third down, every other third down. Like he doesn't really get on the field. He doesn't really make an impact as he should at that slot. And you have is Godwin still there?
Yep.
Who?
So they have
Godwin.
Evans and they have Chris Godwin. They have Evans. Like you
Yeah,
have
yeah,
two
they
great outside receivers. You should be able to make a bigger impact as a
And
slot
they-
receiver.
And they got Gronk coming back too.
I don't give a fuck about Gronk. Like
Why
what?
not, bro?
He got one arm.
Bro, Gronk is arguably. Well, we're not gonna get into that. Bro.
No, that's fine. His career, yes. But I'm talking about next season. He has one arm.
That's all he need, bro. That's all he need, bro. Gronk and Brady. That's ridiculous.
So what do they need, Dio?
If
Or do they not need anything because they got Gronk?
if I'm the GM, I'm not doing nothing on offense. They re-sign Fournette. They got Chris Godwin coming back. They got Mike Evans. They got Gronk. They got Brady. I'm going out and picking up Tyrann Matthew for 1 year to make it to the Super Bowl for 1 year. He plays my all around. He plays everything on defense for me. Like he's my what's it
He's
called?
playing your
Like,
nickel.
yeah, my nickel. He's my
playing
Roma.
your sub linebacker.
He's my Jabril Peppers of my defense.
Okay.
I'm picking up him for 1 year and see how far we can make it. Because I don't think they need anything else. Honestly,
I'm gonna tell you what they need when I go. All right, late.
Yeah, I wouldn't say. Well, actually, I would say Tyrann Matthew because he's probably the best remaining, safety. But yeah, I would definitely do something to beef up the secondary safety wise because they did just get rid of Jordan Whitehead. So I definitely think they do need someone like Tyron back there, just as like a roamer, just someone who can, you know, be a quarterback on defense. Um, Another thing I would say is I would probably boost Tristan Wirfs is their left tackle.
Right tackle.
Yeah, so I'm gonna need a left tackle.
They got
Uh,
Donovan Smith, I think, still.
Smith.
He's been playing pretty good for them.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah,
But
definitely something along the line. Like I
but
know
here
that
here
there's a
that
piece
was
that
one of
could probably
mine.
be
That was
beefed
one
up.
of mine
They
too.
could be beefed up.
They lost Kapka. He retired. They
Yeah,
need a
I
guard.
can remember.
They
Yeah.
need a guard.
Oh, did
That's
Ryan Jensen,
Ryan
the
Jensen's
center?
back with a center. He's back.
Okay, never mind. Okay, cool. Never mind.
So
They're
the
better
only
defense.
position they lost on that line for sure is they lost a guard to retirement. So they do need a line. Well, no, they don't. They got Shaq Mason. I forgot. They traded for
Mm,
Shaq Mason from the Patriots. So they don't need line.
okay. All right. Well, maybe maybe just that safety thing might be their only.
Did you know about that, Dio?
I didn't know that.
Shaq Mason's on the Bucks.
Yeah,
Nah, I
I
didn't know
did not
that.
know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Um. So I think they need a corner like y'all. I think that's a universal. They need a corner.
We
Um.
restarting our franchise, bro.
Dio's
I'm
hurt now after hearing that
hurt.
news.
Oh.
Um. And I think Tyron's a good pickup too. Honestly, I think that you should have. If you get a corner and you get Tyron, your secondary is straight. They still need to re-sign a couple guys. Dominican is a free agent, and so is JPP. So but they're old, so I don't know if they want them back at all.
Mm.
But
Mhm.
next team, this should be an easy one because they need a lot.
You
The
already know what I'm gonna
Jets,
say about this team.
and I'm gonna go first because
Cool.
it's not gonna be any trade. It's not gonna be any signings.
I feel like I'm agree with you, Chris.
Your first two draft picks need to be Sauce Gardner and Kayvon Thibodeau. That needs to be your first two picks. You need to get that defense to what
What
Robert Sala likes. You already did a little bit in signing wise for your offense of the line, but your
what
first
picks
two
do they
picks,
what picks do they have in the draft?
they got number 4, and I believe they got number 6.
Mm.
So they can get some good players.
And the Giants have 5 and 7. So it's like New York has all like those 4 picks. But
I didn't hear you tell the Jets to change their name and just become a franchise.
but I think that's the two moves you do.
I like that. I agree
You
with
just
that.
made your franchise defense right there.
Because if I don't do it, I guess I'll go. If I don't do that, I'm trashing it. I'm starting. Because like you just gotta look at that division, bro. You need a lot for the Jets in order for them to be successful in that division.
As much
So
as
you
I
got,
want Sauce Gardner to drop, I don't see him dropping past the Jets.
yeah, I can see that.
So what do you guys think? I mean, are you guys gonna just hop on the the Chubbs bandwagon?
The
I
Jets
mean,
need
that's
too
cool.
much.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Leah.
Yeah, I said I was like the Jets really need two. Like they said, when you look at the division, they
They
really
also
need.
need. Well, they don't need a left tackle. Actually, I was about to say they need a left tackle. They got Makai Becton. I forgot. My fault.
Yeah, okay, yeah, like that's about it though. Like,
They
oh,
do need the
I
offensive
do
line
like
a little
Corey.
bit
I
more.
won't say Corey Davis is like completely washed yet, but like
He's getting
they're-
there.
They got
yeah,
the one buddy wide receiver Elijah Moore. You a baller.
yeah, but it's the Jets, bro. I don't. It's
Zach
the Jets.
Wilson.
Like it's really the Jets.
Oh my
Like,
Zach Wilson doesn't
it's
do it for
hard.
you.
No, no, he did
Damn.
not. I'm sorry.
I can
He
show you
Zach,
never
some
had.
clips, man. He looks really good.
Zach Wilson doesn't do it for himself.
Yeah.
What do you think, Dre?
Blow it up.
Blow it all up?
I say trust the process,
All right, all right.
or just start revamping your front office like that. That's like kind of their issue.
They
Like
kind of
you
have
can,
a little bit. They've made some good moves.
oh, okay, well then I missed out on this what they did this season, but they just haven't been a great organization as a whole.
It's
So
just the Jets. I just think are like cursed. But
the Jets should
um,
move. How about
this
that?
one is just for Leighton because you missed yet. We've already did the Ravens. Me and Deal have already answered it. I mean, Dre, you can say it too if you want to
I
about the
don't.
Ravens.
I don't.
Two moves, man, to fix the Ravens or help the Ravens next year. What would you do?
This should be easy.
It should be very easy.
Well, um, one, we need to get some secondary pieces. We are we are hit back there right now. I
Mm.
mean, besides like Marcus Peters and Marlon Humphrey, of course, but we just lost Tavon Austin.
Marcus Williams was a
Um,
big pickup.
yeah, Marcus Williams was big for sure. Definitely can't wait to see what he does. But we definitely need to beef up that secondary for sure.
I need a corner.
So
I feel like
definitely,
at
because if
one
we
point, bro, y'all had every single DB in the league. At one point,
We had some night. We had
y'all
some.
had a lot of
We
yeah,
had Chris
DBs,
we've
bro.
had some.
McAllister. We had somebody
Yeah,
Y'all
roll.
had a
we've had
lot.
some dogs
We
back
even had
there.
Deion Sanders, old ass.
Y'all had
Fact,
some DBs. They
I'll say.
read.
And my second one, this really should have been first. We got to get rid of Greg Roman. Like
I like that.
I don't know what we got to do. I don't know what has to happen. That would be my first order of
I
business.
like that.
He,
My first order of
oh,
business.
yeah,
That
he just
no,
got
DL,
I've
yeah,
seen
DL.
enough. I've
No
seen enough.
bullshit.
No, I'm so
It's not
serious.
just
I've seen
him.
enough. I've
Every
seen
Raven
enough.
fan, if you just
I've
type
seen
in
enough.
Ravens Twitter, bro, or Ravens Spot,
Yo,
there's something
no.
about Greg. Just type in Greg Roman. There's something every day
Right. And
about
and
Greg
I'm not
Roman.
even and it isn't even just for like how he uses Lamar Jack. Like I'm talking like as an actual coordinator,
People
like
hate him.
the route tree, like the route combinations, the concepts, like you would really like DK would be perfect because all we do is run straight. That's all we
Yeah,
do.
he's
Like
probably the
there is
reason
not
why
like
people say
it's
Lamar
either
can't
that or
throw, huh?
5 yard hitches. There's no it's one or the other. It's one or
It's
the
probably
other.
yeah. He's probably the reason why people critique Lamar Jackson so
Like
much on his arm.
it's
Honestly,
insane to me. And I love Patrick Ricard too, but like yo,
Yeah, why
the
do
the
I
the
was
little
mad.
$3 dink and dunks bullshit. Like it's not
He
gonna cut it.
designs plays for the
It's not
fullback.
gonna cut it.
oh,
Like it's
shit.
not gonna work. I'm
He's-
sorry.
Wait,
yeah,
so
y'all
you
run the
say
offense to the
I
fullback.
love Pat
Chill.
Ricard,
Bro, he
but it's
does. I
not
swear to
gonna
God,
work.
he designs plays for our fullback.
you
Right.
said Greg Roman just at home like, man,
Bro, he's
if
like,
I
how
if
can I
he
get
goes
this
straight,
300-pound man in the end zone next?
if he goes straight too,
He- oh, he's gritty. He deserves more touches. Like, no, he doesn't.
I think at the
Like,
top
let
of his
him
route
like,
after he goes
yo.
straight, he can do a little spin around. He gonna be
Oh
good.
my
Keep
I
going
god.
know
straight.
it. Ricard's nice. He just
Just
doesn't
run.
need the ball a lot.
It's crazy that no, in all honesty, like when he was in like they really thought Patrick Ricard really had the potential to play tight end. Like they really,
Nah,
that's
he's
what
not
Greg
fat.
Roman does.
He's too
He
big.
gave them the audacity to think that like Pat Ricard can really be 300 pounds and like play the tight end position as well as fullback.
Mm,
And like that's not gonna work in any other system. I promise. I promise you. Like it will not work.
Fam, being 300 pounds at fullback is insane.
That's
He plays
insane.
two
Being three
positions though. He
hundred
plays D
pounds is
tackle
insane,
also.
bro.
He plays what?
He
What?
plays D tackle and fullback.
Yes.
He
We put him
wears
on
number.
defense as well.
He
He
wears
wears number
number
42.
95.
He wears number
95.
42.
Cody Henry.
I'm gonna be honest. Every time I send my defense out there, and he's at fullback. Hey, yo, just hit him in his knees, bro. Because what are you gonna do when he come on the other side of the ball? Not
All right.
shit.
So,
Oh, my bad. It's your team. I apologize. My bad.
No, I'm just saying those would be like just know that would be my first
oh
order of business
shit, this
before
shit
anything.
just. I'll bet it's back. Okay, you guys ready to do this? We have we do a tier list almost every other week. We try
Oh,
to
you
do
doing
every
matchups or
other
tier
week.
list first?
We'll end on matchups.
I'm about to say, you know, I changed one of the matchups because you just tried the hell out of my man's, bro.
No, I actually didn't. I was gonna actually pick him because I think he's going to strap Travis Kelce, but
Strap, bro. He's gonna knock his brains
I'm
loose.
talking about covering. So we're gonna do the tier list for cornerbacks in the league. I'm gonna share the screen so everybody can see. Can everybody see that?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I got obviously elite slash straps. That's the best of the best. That's the guy you know is gonna shut down that number one receiver. Um, then we got a superstar. Just that not he's not elite yet, but he in a couple years or maybe a year or two get to that elite position. Star, that's self-explanatory. And a solid corner is a solid corner. Someone you can put in, and he can get you some stops here and there. He's not gonna be locked down, but he's gonna get in there and do his job. All right. So and last, burnt toast. As you guys can see, I already have Kevin King in there. And for all you Packers fans, especially if Rennie, if you watching this, I got you, man. Kevin King is terrible. That's where he deserves to
Texas
be.
toast.
Texas toast. So, all right.
Shout out to my
So
man Tanner Laycock.
first one up, we got
Wow.
Jair. We got Jair Alexander. We're gonna
But if we-
we're gonna start with you. We're gonna start on the way down. So we're gonna start with you, Smooth.
Jair, superstar.
Oh, and Leighton at the
What's up?
very end. Since there's
What?
so many.
I said superstar, Chris.
Oh, my
Superstar.
bad. My bad. At the very end, you get two bumps, up or down. All right. You
So
get
if you
two
don't
moves.
agree with our pick, you
Yep.
can bump.
And yeah, Cheeto Bay or Woozy. Uh,
Shadobi.
Leighton.
Solid.
Don't know why he is here. Oh, bro, this thing rearranged everything because it went away. So all right, we're not
It's
gonna
all.
do.
It's all
Um,
good. Just
he's burnt toast. That's Damon Arnett. He's not even in the league right now. Um, I don't know who that is, so I'm gonna put him down. AJ Bouye, Dre.
I would say
think about. I'm about to say think about Jaguars. AJ.
Yeah,
Booyah.
he's not on the Broncos. He's on the Jaguars.
I would say solid to a star.
I like it.
Solid. Is he in
Solid.
front
I see
or
solid in the front.
James Bradbury? Put him at a star. He had a really good year this year. Malcolm Butler. Ah, shit.
Solid.
Yeah, solid.
Last. Last.
Okay. Bryce Callahan, Leighton.
Solid.
Tyson Campbell, Dre. He was a rookie for, I think he's Green Bay. He's one of the rookies for Green Bay
Did he
from
play?
Georgia.
Did he play?
Yeah, both of them did.
You gonna have to help me out with this one. I don't know, man.
I would say he's solid. He didn't do anything too
There's a lot.
crazy.
There's a lot of yeah.
I'm not doing Cameron Danzler. Carlton Davis. Me. I'm gonna put him. He had a put him in solid. Don't know who this is. That's Sean Button Murphy. We're not gonna do him today. We're not doing Pierre. Trayvon Diggs, DL.
Very very controversial character right here. Star.
In front or behind James
Behind.
Bradbury.
Behind. You can't. And we'll talk about. I mean, if y'all talk about it later, we can. But I can't. I just can't discredit what he did, bro. Like I just can't. You know.
Kendall Fuller, Leighton.
Kendall Fuller.
It's a hard one
He's
too.
on. He's on the.
Skins.
He's on the
Yeah,
Redskins.
he's been
Yeah.
in the league
Oh,
for a little minute
Commanders.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's about
Yeah,
about
I'm
in the
giving
league
him
for a minute.
solid. I'm giving him solid.
I like that.
Where is he in the front,
Oh,
middle,
not in the front, middle, probably middle.
in front of Carlton, in front of Malcolm,
In
in
front of
front of
Malcolm.
Yeah,
Tyson?
put him in
Put
front
in
of
front
him.
of Malcolm.
Yeah, I like that.
Kyle Fuller, his brother. Dre.
Bears. You know Kyle Fuller.
Yeah, he's solid. I would imagine.
Not doing this guy. Solid.
Yeah.
Where we got him?
I would say yeah.
Is that
Get
who
that
is
right, Chris. You better get that. Gilmore. Stephon Gilmore.
There you go.
I'm about to say you better get that right, Chris.
There you go.
Shaq Griffin. Yeah.
Solid.
Ooh, he trying him. Where?
He's your bump. Behind Kyle.
Boy, nice. Joe Hayden, Leighton.
Sorry. I'm a hater.
That's deep. I ain't gonna lie,
He
like
said
being
that's
on,
deep.
like realistically, like Joe Hayden, his last year, like not what he do this year? He was hurt a lot. I
Hey,
don't
hey,
know.
hey, Dio, take a picture of this and send it to me
Oh yeah, I'm going
before
to.
I. No, do it now. Sometime before I. It's
I
like
got
we
you.
have him burnt toast.
Um, yeah, I give him solid. I can't. He's on the Steelers, so he
Where
gonna get
we're
solid.
at, we're at, we're at. We got a lot of
Uh,
solid corners right now.
probably just in front of Malcolm Butler. That's all I know.
I
That's
mean,
my
look,
baseline right now.
Oh, wait, what, Leighton?
But Malcolm
Ah.
Butler's my baseline.
Hey, we're
Oh
not gonna
man,
do
I hate
Janoris.
it. I
We're not gonna
hate
do
that.
Jalen.
I'm so mad at you right
Chris
now.
Harris, Dre. Chris Harris.
I'm so mad at you right now, bro.
I don't know who that is.
Anybody want to? Chris
Yeah,
Harris.
this is not where you
Chris,
hired me.
Chris Harris used to play at one of the Broncos, and he's on the Chargers now. And he was one of the
uh,
better Broncos corners. He's like 32 years old. He's one of the older corners.
a star.
That's good.
He can still play. He
I
can
like
still
that. Yeah.
play.
Casey Hayward, Dre.
Are you coming back to me after I told you I didn't know who?
No, I told you Chris Harris. Now it's Casey Hayward.
Is that the other corner for the Chargers?
He's on the Raiders now.
He's on the Raiders. What do you think my answer is? I don't fucking know.
All right, Dre. C.J. Henderson.
Oh, we just going through everybody. How about you go to the next person? Let's
All
do
right,
that. Let's try that one.
Dio.
Let's go with
C.J.
that one.
Henderson.
CJ Henderson,
Try to get missing for this second.
solid.
Solid. Where?
After, I
Ooh.
don't like what Joe Hayden is, so that's gonna mess up all my picks from now on, bro. Behind Kendall Fuller, bro.
We're not gonna do Mike Hilton. Xavier Howard, Leighton. Which one?
Elite. Bruh.
In front or behind Gilly?
Ooh, wow.
DPOY, you gotta keep that in mind.
Yeah, behind. Yeah, I can't.
And don't let my you know what I'm saying.
Dre, you
Nah,
still
so
here?
because Gilly can't. I like Gilly in Carolina.
Right.
He was over there snapping.
That's true.
Dre's not here, but
Snapping.
I'll go. Marlon's right there.
Is that Dory?
That's a Dory Jackson. Dio.
Solid. Put him behind. You got him so far. Behind CJ.
CJ.
Who's behind Kyle? Henderson.
CJ. Yeah, my bad. All right. Dante Jackson. Leighton.
Damn. I wish I had JC Horn. Put him at solid.
I'll
Yeah,
put
nah.
JC. I'll move these
JC Horn.
guys up.
JC Horn gonna be a star. Yeah, JC Horn's a star.
Hold on. I'm moving all these guys up. You said where? Solid?
Yeah, but like he a high side. Like I think he'll be probably behind. We put him behind Shaquille.
All right. Dre. William Jackson. I know you know this one. You're an Eagles fan. You should know who William Jackson is.
He's decent.
He plays for Washington.
Oh, you expect he's solid. Yeah. My man said he's decent. So let's go with
Where
that.
is he at? In solid?
He played for Washington. He hit the back.
Oh my God.
They say he
Okay.
plays to Washington
Okay.
back.
JC Jackson. You want to? All right. Dre, do you want? I shouldn't give this.
You know
one.
JC
I'll give
Jackson.
you this one. JC Jackson. Come on.
Didn't I just answer?
I know, but you didn't really know. I know you know
There you
JC
go.
Jackson.
Up there you go.
Right
Wherever
there.
you felt like wherever you felt like putting him.
Nah, put superstar. Front of super. He's in.
He might be there.
He might be in the middle.
I have to see what he does this year.
He might be in the middle, bro. He might be in the middle, bro.
Chubbs, I was that pick for this podcast.
JC Jackson had 10 picks. He had 10 picks last year,
All
bro.
right, so are you skipping your go every time, Jay?
Yes.
Okay,
Wait, time out. J.C. Jackson had 10 picks last year.
that's cool.
What you mean that's cool? What
All
you
right, so
mean?
no. If we're doing this, Jair didn't play at all this year,
But
basically,
Jair is he's a decent corner. Like he's a good corner when he
and
plays.
Marlon Humphrey is not.
I'm just saying, bro.
Marlon
10.
Humphrey had one bad year.
I didn't. He's a superstar. He's just not better than J.C. Jackson. J.C.
J.C.
Jackson
Jackson
had
had
10
1
picks.
year. Marlon Humphrey's played what,
Oh
5,
my
and he's had
god.
more Pro Bowls and All Pros than him.
J.C. Jackson had 10 picks last year, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro.
J.C. Jackson just got All Pro.
And
Byron
interceptions is what
Jones,
you do as a
DL,
quarter, bro. Byron Jones is a star.
where?
Ooh.
Um,
Ooh.
right there. In front of Diggs. Sorry.
This guy keeps creeping up. I don't know who that is. Not I said Cortland Finnegan. Oh my god. What's his name? Fuck, I just had his name.
You got
Rookie from Tennessee, from Virginia Tech. What's his name?
Um.
Caleb Farley. Caleb Farley, Leighton.
Um.
So this is a hard one. He didn't play all year because he had a back injury. He played towards the end. So
We'll give him. I'll give him benefit of the doubt. Give him solid. Give him solid.
I'm not doing that one. Eric Stokes. From what I remember, Eric Stokes played very well this year.
Kansas City.
No, he's Green Bay.
Oh, Green Bay. Oh.
Green Bay. Yeah, I'm putting him that high up
Okay.
on solid. Patrick Surtain, DL.
This is a tough one too. He's between star and if he's not a star, then he is the first solid. But I'm gonna have to put him as a star.
There you go. I like that.
Greg Newsome. Okay. He balled. I'm gonna put him behind Shaq. J.C. Horn. Oh no. Wait. That wasn't me. That was Leighton. My bad, Leighton.
No, that's
Or do
cool.
you?
You got. That's a
Yeah,
yeah. You put him there.
I know
Yeah.
you want J.C. Horn
Yeah.
anyway. So
Yeah. You know, I was putting JC where he's
J.C.
gonna be a
Horn.
star. But he didn't play that much. Like he
He
did
was
get hurt, didn't he?
he was balling up until he got hurt. He was getting
Yeah.
picks.
I was about to say I have him.
He was gonna
I'm
be
gonna go
rookie
out
of the
a
year,
limb.
I think. To be
I'm gonna
honest.
put him in that star. I'm gonna put him in the star category.
Okay. I do not know who that is, so we are not going to. Oh, that's Lamarcus Joyner, but I'm not going to talk about Lamarcus Joyner. Desmond King, we don't need to talk about. Marshawn Lattimore.
Mm.
Suspect, bro. He has
Oh,
been.
this
Is
is
this
me.
me? Oh, that's you, Chris. I thought that was me. Hey, DK be pushing that man on his ass. He be literally pushing him on the baby, little man.
Kenny Moore.
Kenny Moore, Colts,
Yep.
star
Where?
behind Diggs.
AJ Terrell. Little backstory: he had the highest PFF grade for corners.
Played for the Falcons, right?
Yes.
I remember him at LSU. I mean, not LSU, Clemson.
Yeah, that
That's you,
boy's
Leighton.
that
We
boy's
got we got
trash.
AJ Terrell.
He's not elite.
Oh yeah, star. He's a star.
I like
Where?
that.
He's in front of Byron Jones.
I made this was mine. I gotta move him up. I'm sorry. There's too many
I
people
like
at
I like I like that.
there's too many
Marshawn
people
Lattimore.
at star right now.
Other than
Byron Murphy. He's at the back of star.
I know him.
You know him?
Yeah, that's where I'll put him.
Oh, this is Jeff Okuda. That's who we were trying to figure out. Jeff Okuda. You know him, Dre?
Didn't I say to skip me? I'm a chime in what I know.
he said
Man,
he gonna speak what he know.
who
Listen,
was who
man,
was next? Who was
I'm
next?
I'm okay to
Dio?
be dumb at certain things.
Jeff Okuda.
Burnt toast.
All right, Layden. Marcus Peters.
Covered 2 corner there.
Oh, superstar.
I feel like there's so many people.
Where?
Right there.
Pat Pete. That's me. He's solid right now.
Bruh, oh my God, Chris. That's one of my bumps. I'm sorry.
Do it then.
That's definitely one of my bumps. I'm telling you right now. Do not try this man like this. He's worse than Shaquille Griffin.
He's definitely a star.
Jalen Ramsey.
I'll do this one.
You want this one? Where is he at?
Straps at the top. All right. That's my contribution for the day.
As soon as Xavier Rose.
Yo, we don't have to go through all these people.
Nah, we not. That's what. Yeah, we almost finished.
Asante Samuel Jr. Leighton, I believe. No, well, I think it is Leighton because you were supposed to be Jalen.
He is.
We're almost done, Dre.
Yeah, we're almost done.
Star.
Yeah.
Where in the back? Where?
He in the. I don't know where in the. What's up?
In the middle. Okay, I'll put him here. Oh, we're not doing Sherm. He didn't play enough.
He's number one on my list.
Dre. Darius Slay, man. Darius Slay.
I would give
He shadows.
Yeah, I would give Darius a star. I would say he's a star. Just basically the fact that he does play everybody's best receiver. While he will get bullied from time to time, I would put him like probably
only because
I have him over Bunting. Yeah, I would have him like the last three a star. He's just too small. That's his issue.
I think he's over Chris Harris and Casey Hayward. Though.
He got heart though. He got heart.
And Asante Samuel.
He just he just get bullied sometimes, bro. But he's definitely a. Wait, where's Nelson at?
Don't know. But Jerry Sneed.
He don't even play, bro.
Who?
Oh, I'm sorry. He's not in the starting lineup in Madden. My apologies. You got to put him in.
Is there any guy that? I mean, that's Levi Wallace. We'll put this for Wayne's sake. He's a solid.
Fam, there's 60 people on this board.
Nah, I think that was the last one.
No, we are missing.
Do Xavier Rhodes, bro. You gotta do Xavier Rhodes.
Who we missing besides Xavier Rhodes?
That's it.
Who's the corner?
Denzel Ward.
Oh, Denzel Ward. Yeah.
Where we putting Denzel?
Superstar. Or superstar? No, you put him as superstar last.
I think he is.
Who's the corner for the Bills again?
That's Taron Johnson. Oh, Tre'Davious.
Yeah. Elite.
My boy Elite.
I know him.
Only because he got 2 all-pro safeties behind him.
Smooth.
You seen what Tariq Hill did to him?
Dio was only good in college because he had big safeties behind him.
What was he doing to Gronk though?
So So that's it. That's all we're gonna do out of these guys. Like, no disrespect to any of these guys, but it's getting long. It's getting long.
Yeah, because make sure you save that now.
Do I hit save and download, and it pops up in my corner.
Mm-hmm. Hey, listen. You can stop sharing and then save it, and just make sure you exit out of it.
Hey, listen to the rest of the cornerbacks on his list. With no disrespect, but with all
Dre doesn't know you.
You just didn't make it.
You're just unknown. You're irrelevant.
We got a couple dudes up here with suits on. Like, you just didn't make it.
So, all right. So, any problems? Any?
No, I think it's pretty legit, honestly. Actually, no. I'm sorry.
Two bumps. DL, go.
Let me go first. I just want to bump Pat P up. Don't try this, man.
Pat Pete, where? Just up.
Star. In front of, he's better than Diggs, bro.
Okay.
So you got
Diggs might be.
Diggs might be solid, but I just say you can't overlook his.
He might be a superstar.
11 picks.
All right, is that all, Dio?
What are we talking about?
Is that all, Dio?
Oh, and bump Joe Hader down to burnt toast.
Where is
or last solid.
Wow.
Either or works for me.
I don't remember the last time Joe Hayden was good, other than when he was.
I'm sorry, Layton. I had to bump Joe Hayden,
Hey,
bro.
hey, that actually is perfect because it makes this a lot more even.
Yeah,
Joe
Also,
Hayden, his last great year was with the Browns, right? If I'm not
yeah, bro.
mistaken.
Joe Hayden hasn't been good
what
in
about you,
years,
Layton?
bro.
Two bumps. You can't bump anybody that's already been bumped.
Yeah, it's cool. Since we're attacking my boy Joe Hayden, Byron Jones is not a star. I'm gonna listen to that right now. He's solid at best. Like
Where would you put him?
he was the boy on the Cowboys, right?
Yeah, now he went to Dolphins.
Oh yeah, nah, yeah, he definitely solid. Um, oh, and not in the top. Yeah, he's like mid tier, solid. Yeah, that was really my only thing.
That's it, Dre.
I don't care. To be honest, it's like no, I'm kidding, but
That's
I
my
think
bump.
for the people that I do know, I feel like the people that I do know are in the right places.
That's one of my bumps, and I think that might be my
Who you
only.
bump?
I bumped Malcolm Butler to burnt toast.
Damn,
Yeah.
Shaq.
What,
Damn,
bruh,
Malcolm Butler,
bruh?
he ain't good, bro.
He got a
Let me
Super
honest.
Bowl by himself.
Who
Oh,
cares? Who
By
oh,
cares?
himself.
I
There's a
got,
reason why he's not where he's in Tennessee
By
anymore.
himself. Yeah, I ain't
oh,
gonna lie. Julio
I got
Jones
one.
was bullying that man.
I got one interception
And I
because you
think
decided not to run the ball. Oh my god, I'm
I'm
great.
gonna I'm gonna actually
Hey,
bump Darius Slay. I think he's a superstar corner, in my opinion.
I like that. Any corner
Oh
that
yeah, yeah,
shadows.
yeah.
Any
I didn't see
any
him at
corner that
star.
And
shadows.
I think I'm gonna put him I'll put him in front of Marshawn.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think my dog poops around my house.
But
Oh no,
I
he
think
did.
that's good. Is everybody okay with this?
I just apologize with the Darius Slay comments. I'm biased because I watch him play football and I do watch him get bullied because he's 5'2", 112 pounds.
Do I just download this?
Download it. It'll save it in your files.
All right. All right. I think that was a good that was a good tier list, honestly. I'm surprised there wasn't a lot of arguing. Dre,
It's never a lot of argument with us,
I need you
bro.
to read up on some cornerbacks, just a little bit,
Here's my
just a little
thing.
bit.
Here's my thing. I know the game. When I watch the game, I clearly understand what's going on, but I don't memorize certain players' names.
That's
It's
fair.
got a lot.
I play corner. Leighton plays corner. Chris just loves football, so you know.
Football player, love
Wow.
football. So we're gonna end on this last segment we do called. I mean, it's not called. It's matchups. Basically, you take two players in their prime and you match them up against each other. When we do a receiver versus a defender, it's in terms of whole game, who we think is going to shut each other down, who's going to get the catches, who's going to score. When we do a running backs and linebackers, it's meet me in the hole. Who's gonna make the stop? Goal line situation. Are they going to get in the end zone, or are you going to stop them right then and there in their tracks? So first matchup we got.
Explain how to answer it. You know, so for clip, this is for clip purposes. So when you ask a question, just say your name, say your choice, so we can clip it. So he's
So
going. Go ahead, Chris.
first two the matchup we got. First matchup, Dio, you switched it on me. So
Yeah, bro, because I was, I'm picking. You know who I'm picking 24/7.
Travis Kelce, Travis
Don't
Kelce,
cut me off.
Travis Kelce versus. I was gonna pick him too, so I'm still putting
That's
him
what I'm
out
saying.
there.
There's no
I don't
point.
care.
No, bro.
All right,
No.
Travis Kelce versus Cam Chancellor.
Legion of Boom, Camp Chancellor, Prime Camp Chancellor.
I had Sean Taylor at first instead of that, but I think you should go
Exactly.
stick in
Exactly.
what
Who
you
wins that
talked about.
matchup, Dre?
Sean Taylor every time. I don't give a fuck who he going against. Like what?
All right. So Cam Chancellor versus Travis Kelce.
Who's first?
Dre, you can go.
Travis Kelce.
Cam Chancellor.
Yeah.
I'm taking Travis Kelce.
Why Travis Kelce, bro?
I can
Man,
see it.
Cam Chancellor,
We
I
talking
know,
prime Cam Chancellor,
I
bro.
understand that. We're also talking Travis Kelce, who can go down arguably as the greatest tight end to play the game. He might.
I would say that. Go
He
ahead.
might. You never know. He's put up crazy numbers with Patty Mahomes.
Tony Gonzalez, you still got.
Tony Gonzalez, but
You,
you don't even call Tony Gonzalez the best. You try to say Gronk's the best. So
yeah, I
I'm
do
not
think
hearing you say.
Gronk got the most rings, but y'all don't agree with me, so I'm gonna stop arguing with
But
that.
I'm talking about stats wise. Like I think Travis could go down as that. And I don't know. I've seen. I just think Travis is gonna win that matchup. I think positioning. He's a tight end that can move. He can run routes as a tight end. He's a route runner. Like he's smooth with it too.
Uh,
All right, Dre.
wow, I will say that I did pick Travis Kelsey. I will say one negative thing about him: you can tell where he's going to make his route break. That's like he ducks his head. It's very weird. But the reason why I picked him over Cam Chancellor, from every game that I've watched Cam Chancellor, like how he put it down, he was their strength. He was their hitter. He was filling for the run for the most part. Legion of
Yeah,
Boom, like they're not saying Legion of coverage. So yeah, he hit hard to me. I didn't look at him as a coverage guy. So I
that's
looked at
I don't remember him doing that either. To be honest, like that,
What? Doing what?
shutting people down, shutting people down.
I didn't say shut down. I said he hit. Like you knew when Cam Chancellor
I'm
hits
talking
you,
about
you
coverage wise, DL.
oh that's what I just said. That's
Yeah, I
really
said I'm
what
agreeing with you.
oh
Is what I'm
okay.
saying.
All right. But when Cam Chancellor hits you, you knew you got hit and you
I
don't want to
know
play
he's
the
a
game
hitter.
no more.
Bro,
He reminds me
bro,
of a
bro,
lot
bro,
better
bro,
Jamal
bro,
Adams.
bro, 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 bro. Travis Kelce is a tight end, bro. He plays
He's also
in the
what
box.
six
Cam Chan
five.
and Cam Chancellor plays in the box. He's a safety that covers a tight end, bro. That's what safeties do. They cover tight ends. Cam Chancellor, I mean, Travis Kelsey's not running fly routes. Cam Chancellor's, Travis Kelsey's not running posts. This man is running little routes, 5 to 10 yard routes. Cam Chancellor is on that, bro. He's shutting that down. He's not letting this man off the line. I'm not saying that Travis Kelsey wouldn't give him work, but like, bro, Legion of Boom was Cam Chancellor, bro.
Travis Kelce is having 8 receptions, 150 yards plus 2 tutties at least.
3 fumbles. 3 fumbles. A
Ah,
torn Achilles, a broken neck, and he's carried off in a stretcher.
I might have to change my answer on this
Yeah,
one.
I
We're
think.
getting-
Okay.
Oh,
Bro, he
why?
played.
Wait, you said change your answer, Dre? Why?
I didn't know Cam Chancellor was 6'3".
Bro, come on. Cam Chancellor was leaping over the line of scrimmage to block kicks,
I
bro.
don't care. I'm still
Yeah,
keeping mine.
I'm
You
going with Cam. I'm
saying?
going with Cam
Let
Chancellor.
me
My
let me hear
apologies.
you. Let me hear your
My
two cents,
This
apologies.
Leia.
isn't meet me in the hole. This is a whole game.
Bro. A tight end plays in the box. A safety plays in the
Bro,
box.
Travis Kelsey's winning this.
Leighton, let me hear
Hands
your two
down.
cents, bro.
And
Let me hear you.
well, like Christian said, it's a whole game we talk about. Like, I think Travis gets like 792, and that's it.
No
Like, I don't
tutties.
see like once it gets to that goal line possession, like there is goal line, he's not going. And I don't think like, bro, that type of physicality Cam Chancellor was bringing at that time, like for 4 quarters,
Unmatched.
bro, them boys tapping out. Personally, that's
Unmatched,
that. Personally,
bro.
like I don't see the first, like I said, first half. Travis Kelce, like he gonna catch him a couple of times on a couple of them routes, but nah, I can't see. I just nah. Like that, bro. It's really gonna be a physical ass game,
Yes,
and I
bro.
don't know
Travis Kelsey
if
going
Travis ready for that.
he's tired of getting hit, bro. I'm telling you. And you want to put Sean Taylor against this man? Fuck out here.
I didn't know Cam Chancellor was that
Bro,
slow.
Sean Taylor is a
By a
lot
long
better
shot.
coverage
Yeah,
safety
that's not
than
fair.
Cam
That's
Chancellor.
not fair.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce probably has like 4
I wasn't
catches,
viewing Cam Chancellor as a really of a
52
coverage
yards.
safety either.
Do you know what Cam Chancellor ran in the 40?
At 2 or 6'3"?
6'3".
6'3"? What?
4'7".
How much you weigh?
4'6" to be completely correct. 232.
Bro, 230 running a 4'6".
That's not that. You said 4.7.
That's
right?
average. That's average.
I seen
I
a
think-
lineman run faster than that.
He's too dirty, bro.
Mekhi Becton ran like a 4.8. He's like 3.40.
Hey man, what Travis Kelce run?
Probably like a 4.5.
They don't have that listed.
All right. So
Go to the
next
one.
next matchup we got. This is meet me in the hole. This isn't the whole game. This is one play. You're on the 5-yard line. Running back's on the 5-yard line. Defender is right on the goal line.
Travis ran a 4.61.
They're faster. They're meeting each other. All right. Running back, we got Eddie George. Linebacker, we got London Fletcher. Who we got? Dre.
Eddie George.
D.O.
Eddie George.
Eddie
Lee.
George.
I'm going to be the dark horse. I'm going London Fletcher, man. I think you guys are sleeping on London Fletcher.
No.
Man,
London
you know who
Fletcher.
Eddie George
London-
is?
I know who Eddie George is, but do we know who London Fletcher is?
Chris, I'm gonna just say this, and I'm not gonna say anything else. You know what point I'm about to make. He stiff armed your favorite
Was
linebacker.
it a stiff arm if he went down? Because I'm pretty sure he stiff armed, and then Ray Lewis took that arm and
stiff
pulled
armed
him
Ray
down.
Lewis into the dirt. You would say Ray Lewis is better than London Fletcher.
Hey, Joey just said he'd take Travis Kelce over Sean Taylor.
I don't give a good goddamn. You're not here.
So that wasn't a bad one. That's all I'm saying. That could have been a good one. Just saying.
Well, they don't think that Sean Taylor was a good safety. So I mean,
but back to what I get what you're saying. London Fletcher is one of the most. He's gonna be a Hall of Famer. First of all, one of the most underrated linebackers. People slept on him for his majority of his career because he was in
Washington.
He was never talked about as one of the top linebackers, even though he was top 3 in tackles almost every fucking year.
Yeah. Now London. I know about London Fletcher obviously because I'm from DC and stuff, and like I used to watch the Redskins when they were the Redskins growing up. London Fletcher was a dominant linebacker for them. Who was the other linebacker who played with him? London Fletcher and
I don't remember. London Fletcher was on that St. Louis Rams for the longest time, and then he went to the Skins.
Washington. He was with Sean Taylor and them. He was in that era.
Yeah, for a little bit.
But,
I don't know everybody.
I don't know. Eddie,
4.38. What are you talking about?
Eddie George?
London Fletcher.
What that mean?
He
ain't running that fast within
freak.
5 yards. In 5 yards, you can't get that fast.
Yeah, it's 5 yards.
No, I'm just
10 yards, 5 yards, whatever. Meet me in the hole. That's all I'm saying.
Weird out that he was that fast.
Like I said, bro, you know exactly what I'm talking about, bro.
London Fletcher is going to make that tackle 6 times out of 4 times.
And Eddie George is falling forward, so he's scoring.
What math was that? No.
6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. That's what I said.
He said 6 out of 27 times. He's going. What is happening?
Why such a random number?
He said 6 out of 4. Like what?
You know what I meant. 6 out of 10, whatever.
No, it didn't. That's why.
6 to 4.
6 out of 10 is close to 5 out of 10. So let's say 50-50 then. That's too close.
I think Fletcher's going to do it.
I got Eddie winning that battle 6 out of 10
100%,
times.
bro. Eddie George is a Hall of Famer too. So,
fam,
well, London's not yet, but he's going to be.
What's your take? What's your take on it, Layden?
Nah, Eddie just do like, bro. He was built like a tank, bro. Like he's falling forward.
That man had a bald head, bro. You can't trust niggas with bald heads.
Bald head.
Hey,
but don't be.
It looks like Eddie George is going down in that tag.
But look who's hitting the ground first, though.
Care.
As a tackler, if you hit the ground first, you lost that battle.
He's going down.
But the rest of that game, but they was really going at it though. Like, don't be fooled. Like, yeah, he got him that time, but I believe, bro. Hold on, I believe Ray Lewis. Oh no, not that game, but which one was the fourth quarter?
He got him. He got him back.
Stuck his ass, bro. And picked it and took it to the crib.
That picture looked like a
okay, so we can talk about it.
Hey, you hear me, Jay? You hear me?
Stop playing with my boy Ray Lewis, yo.
Oh, don't get me wrong. Ray Lewis, that dude, he killed a man.
Ray
You know
Lewis,
what I'm saying?
Ray Lewis God in the hood.
Shot a nigga. What
Killed a
happened?
man.
But now he's Mr. Jesus Christ.
Listen,
All right, anywho.
Allegedly.
No, it's not alleged. It's not alleged. He stuffed that man in that truck.
Listen, I didn't see him in prison.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, he did.
Chris trying to find a video to support his
Murderers go to
argument.
prison.
No, I see it, but I just found this video of Eddie George getting lit up by Ray Lewis.
Wait,
So,
did he just say murderers go to prison? No, he
Yeah, I
wasn't
say,
there.
hey, Ray
He was
Lewis
like,
cannot go to prison.
Eddie George
he
got
said,
that
"What's
one
up the
clip,
fence?"
but Ray Lewis has a couple clips of hitting Eddie George.
Hey,
Hey.
They there.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why it wasn't Eddie George and Ray Lewis, because Ray Lewis probably would have shot him. And
Well, hey,
Enough.
allegedly.
Enough.
appreciate
that was
appreciate
stupid, bro.
y'all coming through and watching us. We really enjoy. I enjoy doing this. Follow us on Twitter and YouTube at House Divided Sports Pod. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Please comment. We're trying to figure
Yeah,
some stuff out.
we're trying to
Trying
get
to
some.
get better.
Yeah, let us know what we can do. Like, keep liking on TikToks. The clips is coming.
TikTok, House Divided
Yeah.
Sports, also on TikTok. On Instagram, we got FTO Entertainment. You can follow us there.
Links in bio. Click it, take you to all social media platforms.
For sure. Yo, Jeff,
Layden, thanks for coming by, man. Honestly,
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all having me.
What'd you say, Dre?
No, I'm just happy to have Leighton here. I didn't know him in college, but I'm definitely today was the first time speaking, and definitely happy to have met you.
Yeah, and it definitely won't be his last. He'll definitely be back on with us.
We'll have
as
him
we grow. So
come by.
Yeah.
But
But before we finish that, Chubb, you got some shit on your couch. It's a blanket.
Wow.
Oh, my bad. Oh, that's
hey,
that's your team too.
Hey,
Oh,
Hold on.
hey,
I
it's
know the
funny.
vibes.
It's
You
crazy
know the
because he tries to
vibes.
know. He thinks he knows about shitty teams because he's an Eagles fan. You know
know the
about shitty
vibes.
teams.
When's the last
Always
time you won a
repping.
Super Bowl?
Always repping.
Okay. You guys got one. How many we got in the last 2 decades? Or
But
20 years?
one, and it's been a minute since you won one. I
Can I
think
ask you
my
something?
team has
Can
won one.
I ask you something, Dre? We'll end on this.
Huh?
When did the Eagles come into existence?
In the 60s.
Oh, it took you this long to get a Super Bowl?
We got championships.
We do too.
Hey man, they beat us. So that accounts for something.
You know when
They beat the best team of
you
this
know when we
generation.
came in the league?
That accounts for something.
96, and we got 2.
Fam,
It took us 20 years to get 2, and it took y'all 60, 70 years to get 1.
Hey,
So
time out. Why
And
ain't
we're
nobody,
going to the Super Bowl this year.
Why ain't nobody speaking about the
Enjoy it.
Patriots? Why ain't nobody talk about the
nobody
Patriots?
gives a fuck about the Patriots. But hey,
we got
all
Bud
right.
Light commercials. We got Philly special.
Hey, again, thank you guys for tuning in.
We shut down the whole city.
See you all on Saturday morning.
Yes, sir.
Saturday morning. That's what we rocking.